Hey, there we go. There we go. Okay, actually, was that faster than a minute? I don't know if it was faster than a minute, but I hope so. Otherwise, it will totally reset my stream. Was it fine? Was it good? Well, we got here. We got here, and it is what it is. Looking at what's going on, it looks like also the players are getting ready in the lobby. And welcome, everybody. Hello, hello. I am back. Yes, let's go. Yes, indeed. I did want to show you a little bit about Satisfactory, but it looks like the players did get in. So it is what it is. You know, we're going to have to get faster and get there. Of course, I usually think of other content if we don't actually have the games. Hello there, Dr. Zeta. How are you doing, sir? Bonsoir, bonsoir. Bienvenue. And oh my god, guys, we're getting close to Christmas over here. Close to Christmas. I gotta share something. It is unbelievable. In Romania, we usually in this period had a lot of snow. There's no snow. There's positive degrees outside, which I can't say I actually am complaining about, but it's quite surprising. And it looks like on the 26th of December, we might even have like 10-15 degrees. What? That's a lot of degrees, man. Looking at the map pool choices here, we got a choice between lakes, seven seas, and highlands, and it looks like they did take out lakes. I gotta say, I'm extremely surprised, by the way. There was a change in the CivFR Squadrons. They took out Pangea Standard, and I'm like, what? Are you sure? Are you for real? Like Pangea Standard, bro? That's like the most coolest map ever. Biggest map. Hello there, CC Pyro. Hello there, sir. Meanwhile, in America, it's snowing everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Hey, we got a longer game tonight. It looks like it's going to be Highlands as a choice here. The players do want to go for seaming, and I do want to talk a little bit about the teams. We do have a Sedition with Geoffrus, Gara, and Giara showing up today for, I think this is Sumer version 09, if I'm not mistaken. And on the other side, we do have Irelus, Maximus, Hagendo, Zdargore with Crow showing up for L'Anvers du Victor. And this was something that I was asking the chat over here, Monsieur. Rafifi was telling me about this. L'Anvers du Victor should actually mean the victor's back. You know, Victor, the governor in the game, Victor's back. They are the victor's back over there. They have his back, and we're gonna see how tough that back is. And of course, I'm pretty sure Sumer 09 will put that to the test. Let me actually put up the name over here, the map name on the screen. We got Highlands, and of course, the players are going for the active bands. We do have Spain coming up first. It looks like Coupe is going to come up second as a band, and 4 more civilizations to go. On the Highlands, you usually do go to take, you do want to take out those simming civilizations, so we're probably going to see something like Russia, like Canada, like the Gaul, maybe picking up a band here. We need to see how the players will want to play this. Of course, there are more than enough civilizations in the game, so you can still pick up very, very, very strong ones. And depending on the player preferences, we're going to need to see what they're going to go for. I think I do need to actually rejoin at some point, because I do see some players with 0 MS. Definitely want to fix that before we get in. Also, Desertic, it's a wordplay with L'Anvers du Decor, which means going backstage in cinema, theater. Oh, I see. Behind Victor. Okay, going behind Victor. Rafifi, the question is Russia and Canada. Yeah, exactly. Gaul and Ethiopia next. Looks like they didn't take out Gaul, but they did go for Zulu. And like you said over there, definitely Ethiopia it does need to be taken out. One of the most powerful civilizations, especially on the Highlands map, when you do have a lot of hills for it to develop. You know, Ethiopia's bonus of getting that extra science, extra culture on hills. Ooh, that's amazing. Of course, we do need to see what the last 2 bands are, and of course their preferences here. I do believe they're taking a little bit more time, and there we go. They're taking the time they need to choose the civilizations to be taken down. Good evening, Andireo. Hello there, sir. Bonsoir. How are you doing? Doing? Also, Dulahan, good evening, sir. We're definitely in for a long night. Yes, sir. Menelik the second, good on Highlands. Menelik the second too, always banned on Highlands. Yeah, I know, right? It feels like it's, oh man, they're banning him every time. Poor him. Looks like Krieg got into the fifth choice. Interesting. No Rome though, so they can pick up Rome. They can pick up the Gaul here. They can pick up a lot of very good ones. Man, I gotta mention Canada Open. We got the Gaul Open. We got Victoria Open, Mali Open, like there are Korea Open, there are so many very good civilizations being picked up here. There was also a quick change in today's BBG, not sure if you guys noticed, but Better Balanced Game did get to version 5.1.8, and we're gonna need to see how this is going to affect the normal games. The new civilizations did get some nerfs. For example, Tokugawa's trade routes only something only give do not give gold according to the districts, only they give like only 2 gold extra. On the other side, we did have the new Suleiman that is gonna only benefit from 10% more, not 15% more, and the last one I don't remember actually. New leaders are banned in this qualifier. CivFR, thank you very much for mentioning. Yes sir, I was just talking about the normal games, but yeah, definitely they will probably be banned. I'm gonna hold votes to see what's gonna happen in the CWCs, and we'll see how that will be. I knew Tokugawa was gonna get nerfed. Yes, exactly, like we were feeling the nerfs coming, you know. Sedition gonna go for Mansa Musa. Crow is gonna go for Teddy Roosevelt, the Bull Moose. Ooh, we got some Bull Moose action going on with the preserves. Zdargore and would go for the goals over here with Ambiotics, and I gotta say from now I'm actually very worried about the gold coming up for L'Anvers du Victor. Crow and Zdargore going for these kind of civilizations will definitely be a problem when it comes to the gold generation. Gold just doesn't really get incentivized to building those commercials, and it takes some time. It probably is gonna be like a 4th district or something, 3rd, 4th district, and that means you're going to need to get your city population higher and so on, and the gold will be a problem. Bulmus, on the other hand, might use Reina, which is actually quite good with its preserve and everything, because you know you get that extra gold from getting two work tiles that are unimproved. That works, but at the same time it's not going to give you all of the gold that you need, and of course when it comes to upgrading units and so on and so forth, you do need quite a bit. Also, let's see what's going on here. It's time to take your teddy bear. Teddy is here. Yes, exactly. And you know, totally, it's also funny because Victor isn't a very sexy governor, so imagine from behind. Ooh, time to pick Mapuche and ruin this Teddy's day. Oh man, yes. Where is Mapuche? Where is Mapuche? Something like Mapuche definitely should be picked here. Something. Or I mean, honestly, with any civilization that has a little bit, you know, better timing when it comes to those coursers, it's amazing. So maybe even something like Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen, might work with some extra diplomatic visibility. The coursers castle timing, you know, like it all shines. It looks like Canada did go and, well, picked up a ban here. 7th choice, it was Canada. We're not going to see some Tantra gameplay unless we're going to see... Russia. So both of those civilizations got taken down. Russia in the last ban and then Canada in the first ban from the 2nd phase. Looks like also Mapuche coming up in the 8th choice as a ban. No, Mapuche, no, man. What did Mapuche do to you, man? Show us on the doll where it hurt you, you know. Anyway, we got 2 more civs here to ban, and of course the players will go for the picks. I do hope they're gonna be quick on the buttons here and very quick with the mines. We're gonna see what they're gonna go for. Australia and the Netherlands feel forgotten. Well, honestly, on this map it doesn't feel like they're gonna get that picked, but I am expecting something like Victoria or Dido to definitely get picked here. I guess it should be picked. They should be picked on L'Anvers du Victor, since they do have Bulmus and Gaul. it makes sense to have something with a lot of gold generation, and of course those two can do a lot of gold, can also keep their own if they need to. They can definitely hold their own on the battlefield here, so I wouldn't take them out as an option. There still are quite a few civilizations, Rome for example, that could do a lot of gold, just putting down a lot of commercials and trying to get his stats from that. I do believe there is a possibility for them to pick it. They didn't appear in the ban phase, and it looks like wait, Dido got picked up last. Okay, interesting. Dido got taken down last with China, Kublai China, and taken down on the 9th choice. And now we're going to open up the screen to see what's going on. Korea coming up for Geoffrus or so, by the way, next to Mansa Musa. Does mean they're going to have a very strong timing when it comes to the Renaissance era. I'm pretty sure Korea's Hawachas can make a bang here. And Hagendorf is going to go for Rome. He's going to pick up the legions. He's gonna get quite a bit of culture from those free monuments. Not to mention, especially on the Highlands map, it is quite good to play with Rome because you do get those half-cost baths, which is amazing. You get to aqueduct your cities and you don't care that much about the lack of housing. You can definitely start off building granaries. I know I said it, but it's Rome. I mean, you can actually go for granaries. And of course, get your city population to a higher level. Also, I persist. The Netherlands are good. You've often rivers closed off the seas, nobody on your sea. You seem put your campus and then your polder, but Pedro, it is forgotten. Brazil, yes, Brazil. I would definitely think Brazil is much better in this situation in particular on Highlands map. Gara over here going for Victoria. Looks like Giara is going to be on Matthias Corvinus, and Irelus Maximus is the last one to pick. I gotta say, these names might actually confuse me at some point. Gara and Giara, and I hope I actually will differentiate between them. I know, you know, they got the two G's. There are 4 letters that are the same almost in the same order with an I in the middle. Oh man. Wait. Why is that banned? Man, what is this? Why is that This is so weird. I have no idea why I actually needed to unban the term ooh. Yeah, no, Japan. Oh, I need to rejoin. Give me a sec. Okay, there we go. Now I'm ready. So we do have the players switching their positions over here. They do want to be higher or lower in the solo depending on what they want to prioritize in the game. It looks like Gara is going to be the one with Mansa Musa on the first slot. We got Crow with Ambiorix on the second one. Irelus Maximus on Rome third. Giara on Matthias Corvinus on fourth. Magendorf actually needs to pick a civilization here. I'm not sure who's picking Rome. Sedition 37 on Victoria. Looks like Geoffrus on Seondok and Zdargore on Teddy Roosevelt, the Bulmus. They're not going to prioritize Teddy Roosevelt at all, and I'm actually curious if they want to go for a culture victory over here with Teddy Roosevelt later on in the game, get some preserve going, so get that national tourism going, and we're going to need to see how they're going to get counter-attacked here. We definitely have a lot of production possible on one team. But I think that, wait, oh yeah, they did pick Teddy and Ambiorix, right? And then Rome and then Hojo. Okay, Hojo and Victoria, it's all good, it's all good. We just need everybody to ready up. What did they ban before the Mali pick? Gaul, Ethiopia, Spain, Russia, Maori, and Spain. So Spain, it was Spain, Gaul, Ethiopia, Russia, Maori. I don't know exactly who was the sixth one, honestly. Also, good evening, Lassie Serpel. Oh, right, it was Cree, right? Yeah. Rafifi is correct over here. It was Cree. Cree, Zulu. Yeah. Yes, they banned Zulu before Mali. I guess everyone needs to figure out how Mali is. Mali is what Mali does. Mali does what Mali sees. Mali sees what Mali doesn't. You know, you gotta learn the way. The way. I think they just forgot about Mali. Must have. Yeah, you know you only forget about it a few times, you know, until you get to understand why Mali needs to be banned. From both sides. When you play it, you understand why Mali needs to be banned, and when you go against it, you understand why Mali needs to be banned, you know. Well, not all of the time, of course. We've seen players that do manage to be as strong as Mali with other civilizations. Kek Zulu. I remember the meme from last week, so I wouldn't take out that possibility. We just need to see what Mali will get over here as land. We need to see what the choices will be of the player, how he is going to play Mali, and so on and so forth. There are quite a few, I would say, how do you call them? Variables that need to be taken into account. First off, we're going to have America with 4 continents split over here. What is this happening? 1, 2, 3, 4 continents right next to him. He can actually get so many amenities. It looks like he is going to have a decent amount of charming and breathtaking. Not to mention, of course, you see the mountains over here. Definitely not a bad spawn for America. We're going to need to see how Zdargore is going to use bull moose and what kind of preserves he's gonna do here. I do expect him to try to expand as soon as possible, though the problem with this is you can see is actually freshwater is a bit far away than usual, further away than usual. We do see it's like 7-8 turns to walk to the northwest, again 7-8 turns to walk on the east side. It's gonna take quite a while for him to expand here. So the housing and the tempo is going to be a bit lower than usual. Well, he is going to get the choice to settle on a 2-2 or move for something else, or just settle in place for a 2-1. It is what it is. We do have in the southwest actually Hungary going for a 2-2 base with 2 tiles that are going to be across that river that he could of course get to improve with Pearl of the Danube bonus. His districts and the buildings in them will get extra production towards them. Hungary here does have a decent amount of cities to place on these rivers, and I do see he has a lot more fresh water than his next door neighbor over there, America. He's also the opponent of America, so we might actually see America getting attacked here with Mohenjo-Daro's units. I don't see any other city-state. Oh, maybe Mitla in the north, but it feels like it's a bit too far away to be active. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see how Hungary is going to want to use that levy ability of his. Teddy seeing gray. Yeah, no fresh water. Yeah, there's like, yeah, this is a problem. But this is Highlands. You kind of take this risk whenever you're going to be on Highlands. I do want to actually quickly put up on the map here how many remaps. We're going to go for 2 minutes. Let's see if you guys nailed this time. Hungary next to America. Yeah, preserves. Let's see, southeast, we do have nobody, but we do have the Chocolate Hills here, very, very far northeast of America. Looks like Geoffrus is gonna go for a 2-1 settle with Korea. He's also gonna be the opponent of America here, and by the looks of it, he's gonna have quite a bit of fresh water from these one-tile lakes and the river to the northeast. He is also gonna have this river in the south that he could keep on settling, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna also be the border of his empire. Looks like He does have a decent amount of hills to go for, and I do believe, of course, he's gonna try to use those swans to get the maximum science. Oh yes, okay. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. He does have a decent, decently spaced, or not. I'm not sure if this is the ideal location, honestly. Like the aluminium would be the ideal one, but unfortunately, I think it is not gonna get bronze working before Sevens, so that is gonna be a bummer. It is what it is. We're gonna need to see what he's gonna do here, and of course, let's move on. Let's move on to the south. We do have England. He's gonna be very close to Zdargore, and that means they could actually set up a shop over here with some coastal trade routes through this inland sea. I'm pretty sure London is gonna be the gold maker. We do have him going for a builder here in the city of London. He does have a decent amount of cities to go to the east side, southwest, and northwest. One city on the marble, one city on the geothermal here. Could do quite nicely for him to trade with Korea to the north. From what I see, he also settled on a 2-2 base, and going builder first means he's not gonna get that much vision around his cities. I guess he doesn't care that much, and by the positioning of him on the map, it does look like he's gonna be relatively safe. Wait, I just noticed, what is this Mali? Oh, actually not a bad Mali. Not a bad Mali, but I mean, it's not great either. We don't see those amazing, you know, bronze tiles and so on and so forth. Not the bronze tiles, the copper tiles, but at least he's gonna have some 1-3s. He's gonna get 5 food and 5 faith from the adjacent desert, not to mention get some food from underneath that city. He did settle on copper tile, interesting, and he's going builder first here. Interesting. Let's see, yields. Well, I guess we're gonna see what the yields are afterwards. He's on the 4 production, not the greatest production of them all. We did skip Atuka, by the way. Crow looks like he's gonna also be very, very close to Sumeria, to Korea. I mean, to Korea. They could attack each other. Actually, I think Korea. Oh my God, Korea has an opponent to go against. Gaul over here might be the target of those hawachas. Usually you do see Korea a decent ways away from your opponent, but this is ideal placement for him to use his hawachas. Of course, it's not really that easy as it sounds to actually get the hawachas in time, to get the general in time, to get everything you need in time. You do need to perfect your builder to get there, and of course adapt to land accordingly. Is not as easy as it is on other civilizations. But anyway, we do have a Crow over here with a decent amount of fresh water. Looks like his land is kind of forcing him to settle to the north and east. He does have this inland sea on the west side, which is going to give him a bit of housing, not a lot, not like the fresh water, but it's definitely something. And we do see him going for the settler in 2 turns. Definitely need to check out what he's gonna do with it. Looking at the next ones, we do have Rome over here coming up with an iron tile to the north. Looks like he's also getting a settler in 5. He does have the Fountain of Youth to the southeast here to settle us the next settler. And oh my God, that's an amazing settler on the south. By the way, the bananas over here, some diamonds, some free fish with horses. That is gonna be quite nice. Very good campus as well, a +4. I approve this message. I do have him with quite a few amazing settles here next to him. Honestly, out of all of the civs that I've seen, Rome has the best spawn till now. And I think we got one more spawn to look at, and that's gonna be Japan here on, well, half coastal, not really, but you know what I mean. We do have him on 2-2 base. He does have other 2-2s, a 1-3 deer tile for some chops, and I do see a settler coming up in 4 turns. He's probably gonna wanna place that to the northeast. Oh, look at the sugar! Look at the sugar! Oh my God, yes, sugar and banana and fish in the same city. Yeah. Show me the way. Show me the way. Listen, hey, guten Abend, Salty. How are you doing? 5-second energy also asking us about the wonders. I did see Gobustan. I saw Fountain of Youth over here somewhere. There we go, Fountain of Youth. I'm not sure if I saw any ones in the desert. No, I didn't see any ones in the desert. Anything more? Anything more? I guess we've seen some more, but honestly, I'm not so sure. So I guess we're gonna need to wait. I don't really want to go and take a look at the wonders if we don't actually have the map blocked. We're just a few seconds away from seeing if this is going to be the map or not. And as you can see over here, the players are still doing the first moves. They don't have that much vision over their territory, so we got like a north versus south situation from one perspective, but Korea is basically in the middle over here, and they don't see each other at all. They just have, oh my god, one more turn. Look at that. One more turn and they will see each other, but this time it looks like they're gonna have to do the vote without it. I'm feeling like a ball. Make cookies today and ate too many already. Oh man, yeah. Oh my god, 3 kilograms of cookies. Oh man, that's amazing. Where are you going with those? Sumer might remap, I don't know. What do you guys think? Are they gonna remap or not? Oh my god, Salty, you're amazing. I don't have that many words for what I see over there. Little Timor, that's a nice Mali spawn. Yeah, not bad. Definitely not bad. Looks like we're gonna have a remap here. Sumer remap, I believe. I saw a game yesterday that Mali had no desert. Oh, that feels bad. But I gotta say, I've seen actually games with Mali that managed to do very well even without the desert. It worked, you know. It worked. I don't like having that spawn as Mali. Yeah, it's not ideal. But you can work it. 1-3 is over here. You can get quite a few other cities with extra food and extra faith. It should be fine. It's not that bad. Definitely not. Oh, look at these tiles over here. Etemenanki. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, you have two brothers. Those cookies wouldn't last long, maybe 3 or 4 days. Oh, I see. they're gonna run through them. Oh, I see how it is. I see why you're doing it. Tarek Legris, good evening, sir. Hello. What's up? It's all good. I gotta say, this game, by the way, should have been yesterday, but we did have it delayed till today. I wasn't expecting actually to do anything today, but you know, it's that period of the year when everybody's getting to the Christmas and it slows down, everything like slows down, and you get to enjoy every moment of peace. Yeah, that's basically where I'm at. But I'm very glad to actually have a game to stream and of course see the new players in action over here. I'm pretty sure during the Christmas period we're gonna have like tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and so on and so forth. We're gonna have enough time to just chill out and enjoy everything. I would say everything. I'm trying to put some time into Satisfactory just to walk around over there, and oh my god, guys, did you see there's a new series on Amazon of, give me a second, oh my god, Jack Ryan. Did you see the new series Jack Ryan? Oh my god, they actually open up with a series right before Christmas over here, exactly when I was thinking I'm not gonna have what to watch. Boom comes Jack Ryan out of the blue over here. Ta-da! With Jim from The Office. Wait, I'm not sure what Jim from The Office is, but anyway. Okay, let's see. Geoffrus, looks like we're waiting for everyone to join over here, and we do have to see what they're gonna choose, if they want to keep this map or not. Sumer did choose the first to use the first remap token. So L'Anvers du Victor do have the remaining choice over here if they want to keep or not. You know, the actor who plays Jack Ryan used to play a character in the show The Office US. Wait, really? They did? Oh my god, I tried to watch The Office, but I couldn't get past the first series. Like I made myself like to watch the first episodes, and I don't know, man, like that humor just didn't hit me right. Maybe it was a part of how to say, a part of my life. It wasn't how to say, it didn't synchronize with the part of my life to see that. Oh, what's going on? Why don't they? But he didn't get the save. Okay. Well, now I got the save. Oh, he saved? Okay. But I don't... Okay, sure. Sure, okay. Just waiting for the... He saved, he said it, okay. I'm not sure if you can save at that moment. That's why I'm a bit wondering. Anyway, I've been in that situation before and I know it doesn't auto-save, so I hope it saved. Anyway, that's why I stayed a little bit longer, so I could get this auto-save. Should be fine. Whatever happens, should be fine. Thank you, Kitty. Oh man, oh man. Okay, there we go. I got the link back. I got so excited that these last few days I tried out a new theory on Satisfactory. Every time we open up a new base or we do a new map, we kind of, me and my friends are trying out different things of managing it, and of course ways of building it. We found a perfect spot. This is like what we call the ideal location for the build. Every time we figured out like how much space we need for a building or a certain or a certain product and so on and so forth, and we kept building up higher and higher until well, we figured out, or at least me and a friend of mine did try out different theories, and there was an argument a few days ago, or I should say a week ago, in which he was saying that we don't have enough open materials to build in a certain way, so everything looks good at the end point, if that makes sense. Like in order to do the optimizing at the same time as do the beautifying, or at least how it looks, it's the difference between the starting point and the end point you want to get is a bit desynchronized. And anyway, I was trying out that theory the last few days and we got to work on it. Maybe if we get a few moments, I can show you. We do have Korea coming up here in the northwest part of the map. Looks like they did move. Hello? Okay, there we go. He did move on the 2-2 tile. I don't know why the screen did not open automatically, but anyway, it's fine. He's gonna get the dice tile tobacco tile actually, to work on a 2-2-1 with some extra faith. And this time around, he is actually gonna have an awesome Seon to the northeast. He can actually place that Seon next to that lake, and of course get those tiles improved. He can put it on the stone tile if he actually discovers gets masonry, and we'll see if what he's gonna choose here. I don't think he wants to delay it though. That might be a reason that he's gonna put it sooner rather than later. We do have him with multiple settles with fresh water, southeast, east, north, west side over here, and by the looks of it, some mountains. Honestly, with Korea you don't really want mountains, but but it is what it is. You know, sometimes you gotta adapt to what you have. In the south east, he does have Gaul, and I believe they are allies. No, they're not actually allies. Okay, so this is again gonna be quite close to Korea. Korea's Hawaches can go against the Gaul, and from what I can see, Kro does have a geothermal right underneath his capital. He could have settled the 2-2, but he chose, well, actually, he's still choosing what he's gonna do here. He does have extra movement on his settler and could actually go on one of the 2-2 tiles or just settle in place on the geothermal. Interesting that the game actually gave him the choice to settle on the geothermal. It's not that usual that you get this choice. He also has a decent amount of fresh water from these rivers, and I do see a few mountains. Not a lot of good campuses though. That, you know, might be a problem. We'll see how this is gonna pick up. He also has a tobacco tile to the northeast that he could acquire, but it is 3 tiles out, and that's extreme amount of gold at the beginning of the game. I'm not sure if they will consider it worth it to actually get a pantheon much earlier. Also, bump. Yeah, it worked. By the way, kidding, it actually worked. Look at that. And the save worked. We do have Dead Sea coming up here next to Mali. Looks like Mali this time is going to have a 2-2 base underneath his capital, and he's going to get 3 tiles with desert. He's going to get a lot of interesting tiles to work to the north and the east side. The 1-3 from the beginning with the multiple 2-2s. I do see him with a geothermal and some mountains over here in the south. This is a decent amount of desert to settle on, and I'm actually thinking this is a much better spawn than before. Much better spawn for Mali. Not amazing, but much better spawn for Mali. A decent amount of fresh water, a lot of desert, quite a few resources that he could use. A wonder here to settle next to desert. That's all good. That's all good. He's also not very close to anybody. He does have a Rome to the east side that he could defend from relatively easily here, using the mountains, using the hills. On the west side, you see Gaul is very far away, and that's gonna be actually right next to Korea, or closer to Korea than it is to Mali. Korea, not to Mali. America in the north probably not going to be that incentivized to do any kind of war at the beginning, especially at the beginning. America does want to... Oh man, this is terrible. Ew. Oh man. It's just terrible. I think, I mean, yeah, I guess you can chop out the rainforest and so on and then plant woods, but it's work, man. You actually have to work it, you know? Yeah, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. Well, at least he does have extra gold coming up from these diamond tiles, which is going to be nice. It does have a decent amount of fresh water, and of course we're going to need to see how this is going to develop. Not ideal placement for America, but just like CivFR is saying, it's, you know, it's workable. Helena Rivallon, hello there, ma'am. Good evening, good evening. Imagine having to think to sim. Oh, I know, right? The CivFR. I mean, you know, like I'm getting confused now with all of the, you know, like with all of these mods that are making it easier and easier. Players are just not incentivized to think anymore. You know, like I'm getting confused how it works. Sanjay garbage spawn for my rookie mate. It is what it is. That's unfortunate, man. That is unfortunate indeed. We do have London coming up here with the Sedition. London is gonna get a settler coming up in 5. Looks like he's gonna get a 3-2 banana to work to the northwest. And I do see him with a decent amount of settles on that Inland Sea. Doesn't seem like he can actually put up coastal trade routes with anybody. Looks like he's gonna be a bit too far away from his teammates here to actually do that. Does he have a teammate? I think he has Hungary, right? He has Hungary to the east side. Okay, so maybe at some later point in the game they're gonna do some trade routes. Sumer remapped. Yes, Sumer remapped. We got one more remap available for L'Anvers du Victor. We do need to see what they're gonna pick up here, and of course see how this is gonna go. England does have a diamond tile also to work on the west side. He's probably trying to work that extra. Why is he? I hope he's working extra production though, not the gold. Oh, he's working the gold. You can see 8 gold per turn here. He's actually working the diamond tile. Okay, sure. He could have had the settler 1 turn earlier. We do have him we do have them actually 6 turns in. They only have 2 more turns to think about their spawns or not. And the next civilization to take a look at is the city of Buda with 4 tiles this time to get that Pearl of the Danube bonus. Not bad, not bad. He does have 4 turns for a settler and I gotta say a very big lack of fresh water. He does have some fresh water to the southeast and 1 city to the west side, but all of the other cities are kind of meh. And you can see he's not that far away from Rome either to the south. The game kind of incentivizes him to settle to the north over here. And of course, a little bit to the south. Not really a big empire for Hungary. Maybe 7 cities like crammed in, spaced out. I don't know, it's gonna be a bit weird over here for Giara. And I guess of course he's gonna need to get a lot of commercials going, gonna try to use those city states to advance on his opponents, and we're gonna need to see how effective that will be. Rome in the south has, oh my god, 3 horses in the capital. That, again, a fish tile in the south over here. That seems like he's also gonna have the biggest problem of where is the fresh water? Hello, game. Come on. Where's fresh water? Where is no where is the water? Huh? I mean, yeah, sure, Temple of Art, but that only makes 1 single city good. Ibanka, bonsoir, monsieur. Mad Beats, hello, sir. Oh man, so many granaries, bro. I'm just thinking about the granaries. Like at this point, all I see in this spawn is like granary. Oh no. What happened to you, my friend? What happened? The first one was amazing. The first one was insane. So good. Like he had everything. He had the food, he had the mountains, he had the fresh water. No need for granaries. You know? You also have paths that can help. Yeah, sure. Yeah. But you actually need to spend production on that. Like, imagine getting a bath, getting a legion, getting a bath, getting a legion, you know? Well, we do have them voting. Of course, it's all gonna be on, imagine this, on L'Anvers de Victor to say if they want to keep this or not. What do we have? Will we see a lot of granaries? We will see a lot of granaries. Oh, the horror, yeah. Oh my god. It's happening, guys. Holy moly. It's happening. Yeah, we're doing this. Let's see, who is the last one? I think Japan was the last one. And that's one good thing, by the way, about the Roman spawn. They can trade on the water. Japan is over here and he can set up coastal trade routes with the stone. But so the Gaul over here doesn't have stone. Okay, let's take it one by one. Gaul doesn't have stone. One single stone tile over here has a few strategics. Okay, so at least he's gonna have some oppidums. Ish. Next up, we do have Zdargore with America. That has a serious issue here getting the breathtaking tiles. He's gonna need to put a lot of chops in and put a lot of builder charges to make this work. Okay, doesn't sound good. Like you add 1 + 1, doesn't sound good. Yes, wait, in CivFR Squadrons I can't talk. I mean, it's fine, I don't need to talk, but I'm just saying, I'm just asking. Sumer have a big issue. Mali is alone. I mean, yeah, Mali over here is well, gonna get that aluminum going. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, I did say good luck, have fun. I did say, yes, I did say. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, let me, like, okay. let me reposition myself, you know, like reestablish my zen over here, because I wasn't expecting this, honestly. I'm gonna finish that prediction. I wasn't expecting them to keep the map. Wasn't, but somebody, oh my god, did they actually? Okay, we're doing this, boys. We got Geoffrus here northwest. We got a settler coming up in 1. We shouldn't be that far away from him being able to pick up a Pantheon here. I think 2 turns, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. 3 turns, actually. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we do have him needing to choose where he's going to go with the second settler. Definitely has quite a few choices. Rice tile or sheep on the 3-1. He also has some tiles to go for the northwest. Quite a few cities that he could go for. He's also going to meet the Gaul on the southeast, and I do see he's going to benefit from horses in the capital. Ooh, that was lucky. Geoffrus over here just got a free scout exactly when he needed it. He got a settler over here, man. The civilization gods just shined over him over here. Very nice, very nice. You know, they took care of Geoff. You bet 500, you got 502? Yes! That's amazing, right? It looks like this is going to be the placement for his son to the northwest, next to the mountains. He's going to get a +2 science base, and of course possible plus another 4 mines around it. That's not bad, not bad. We do have him moving to the southwest. Looks like he's going to choose the rice tile to go for, and he's also going to send that scout to discover in front of it. He does have iron to the northwest between the mountains, and he is managing to go with his scout and discover what is going to happen here. He does have Cardiff also to discover to the north, and let's move on to the southeast, because I feel like I said discovered a few too many times. Atuka is actually settled on that geothermal. He does have a builder. He probably popped it from a hut here, because he does have his scout to the north and Geisate to the south. It looks like oh no, he actually didn't pop it from a hut. Looks like he actually hard built a builder here. Okay, because you see how. Oh, no, never mind. He does have a settler. To the southwest. I didn't see the settler. So he popped it from a hut. Okay, there's no other possibility here. He went for a 2-2 to the southwest. He does have a 3-2 banana over there. Looks like he's also going to get another settler in 5. And he does have a decent amount of fresh water to go for. The main problem here would be, of course, the lack of a lot of stone tiles that he could use for the extra adjacency towards his oppidums. And we've seen actually multiple civilizations managing to get enough production just as the gold gets, especially with the Magnus internal. So we're going to need to see if that's going to be the case today, and if Crow will manage to actually keep the first place in production, or somebody else is going to take that reign. We do have him with horses to the northwest. He's going to have horses also next to Ratumakos in the first ring, and an iron tile to the southeast over here. Unfortunately, these tiles are a bit too far apart to actually give the same adjacency towards one single oppidum. We do have next up, let's look at Mali, coming up with Niani with a third settler. The city of Gen did get a place to the southwest. He did go for religious settlements as a pantheon. Okay, well, that's probably the reason he actually got the settler so fast. A bit curious about this pantheon choice. I would have imagined something like Desert Folklore would have been much more interesting over here, of course, for that extra faith that you do get for the remainder of the game, the extra adjacency that you get towards your towards your holy sites. This makes me think we might not actually see a faith Mali over here, or a faith heavy Mali. We do need to see how and what the choices will be the next part of the game here. And I do see he's going for a trader coming up from Niani, going for the west side as the third settle. He's going to go for the 1-1 tile over here, and of course he does have quite a few options. He did also meet Rome towards the east side, and he's going to be aware that a scout is coming towards his territory. At the moment, Rome is going to have quite a bit of time to get there. No desert folklore. No desert folklore. Also, Muzzle Chain. What wonders do exist on the map? Any good and reachable for the teams? I think we do have, well, I guess Dead Sea over here to the west side of Mali. This is Galapagos, but it's only 2 tiles that maybe worth crabs and of course the fish. I didn't see any other. Yeah, I didn't see any other. And of course, just give me a second to finish talking about the civs, and I'm gonna take a look at the wonders as well. Yeah, we do have horses in the second ring of Niani, also iron in the second ring of Niani to the northeast. It does have quite a few tiles over here to get the campuses going. I do see in between the mountains a +4 here, around +2 here. Not bad, definitely. It's workable. We do need to see in the north also America going for holy sites first, and we will need to see how he's going to terraform this map to have a breathtaking appeal everywhere, so he gets all of those good bonuses, the chunky bonuses from Bulmus. And we do have him getting a holy site from his capital, and he got a 3rd settler as well. He's getting a little bit of culture. Look at that. He's getting a little bit of culture from this tile. He should actually buy this 1-3 as well for that extra bit, but it is what it is. At the beginning, he's probably going to work the diamonds anyway for that extra gold, and we'll see how this is going to evolve. I do want to take a look where this settler is going though. Where are you going, my friend? Are you going for the sugar? I'm going for the south over here, maybe next to those mountains. It's better. You get the banana. Banana should be nice. Yeah, banana. Oh my god. No! Does he see banana? Oh man, he doesn't see banana. He went for the totally opposite direction that I was, pointing at. No. Maybe I should have said go sugar, and then he would have gone to the southeast, you know? Moscow idols or colonies? Colonies, you mean religious settlements? That's what you mean? I don't know how the name is in French, but I guess it's religious settlements. Okay. So it is. So this is religious settlements. Okay. Next up, on America, we do have horses next to the city of Baltimore, to the north one, and to the southeast of Baltimore another one. Those are both the second ring. He's going to need to drop some gold to get them. I don't see an iron tile though, and I don't think he actually covered it with a holy set from what I noticed. It would be interesting to see where his iron is, but at the moment there's nothing. There's nothing. Okay, there's nothing. There was a war declaration being sent between them, and I'm not sure, is this the reason? America trying to block England from settling? Okay, that might make sense. We do have Mali also to the south of America. America over here might actually be bullied at the Monte Carlo timing. This might happen. We do have England also on the same continent as him. It doesn't look like the redcoats will work. Oh wait, they're actually friendly. Why is America actually being here? What is going on? They're the same team. Oh well, it is what it is. I see. Korea is trying to block a scout. Okay, a settler with a scout. And the same thing is kind of happening here, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna get to the ship tile anyway. Okay. We do have England with that 3rd settler to the west side. He is only going to have a few of these resources, or I should say 3 resources in the seas. I don't think God of the Sea should be a choice here as a pantheon. Maybe God of War and Plunder is going to be a much better idea. We do have him with monuments coming up in Birmingham, London. I'm pretty sure Liverpool is going to work on those as well. And he does have... to put a bit more production into his cities over here. I do also notice to the south of London we do have an iron tile, and he's kind of lacking horses in his 3 cities. He's gonna need to get some from his city. Oh no, there is a horse over here across the pond, across the waterway. He's going to need to get that builder to improve it, and first of all he's going to actually need animal husbandry to discover it. I'm not sure if he actually has animal husbandry, because at the moment I do see him clicking on the celestial navigation and going for it, while everybody else from his team is on currency. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, Gaul is getting forced out of position. He's going to be forced in a... Oh my god, that is so awkward. That is such a worse. It's definitely a worse pawn that he would have had on the right style. I know he can place it on the 2-2, it's fine, but it's still very, very bad compared to what he would have had on the right style there. I do think, of course, Korea wants to keep him out from settling too much in front of his face and try to keep for himself the advantages here, the settles to the, or I should say next to Gwangju. We're going to need to see how Korea is going to try to adapt this, and I'm pretty sure the science will be quite big. The science difference between them will be quite big, while Gaul will probably get a lot of culture. You know, we do have Rome coming up next with quite a few campuses. He did go for a non-freshwater city, Cume. Actually, that's very surprising, but I guess he's going to go for the May style next to the northeast. He's going for builders in Cume. I do see slingers coming up here in Victor City, in Rome City, so he can defend himself against the Hungarian scouts. And I'm pretty sure he's going to need to defend his trader here. He does also have a heavy chariot. He probably popped one of those meteor sites and of course got a heavy chariot here. American with so much rainforest. Yes. Yes. Let me actually poll the stream over here. Please rate America spawn. Let's go for from a 1, very bad, to a 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go really quickly, guys, really quickly, because we don't have time. We need to take a look at the last remaining spawns and then the city states and so on. Let's go, boys. What do you think? Rate America spawn. Very bad or very good? What is this? Come on, we got 1 minute. Very bad or very good? Let's go, guys. England and America aren't in the same team. Oh my God, you are correct. How did I? Man, I got confused. Yes, you are correct. I don't know why. What drinks that? You mean this? Schweppes? It's Mandarin Schweppes. A forest file will determine this. Sonitera has the right idea. Looks like actually it's not really bad. It's like not very bad, but it's like okay-ish. You know, it's bad-ish. Badish, not okay-ish. Badish. Okay. Only reason I ain't putting 1 is because it's not only floodplains. Well, he did settle on floodplains though. I don't know why he didn't settle on the sugar tile, but he did settle on the floodplains to the northwest. Anyway, coming up next, I do have to. Oh my God! Yes, I do have to. I say I got confused again over here, and it looks like today I'm not in my own rights. Victoria does have a problem with America to the southwest, and yeah, I initially actually had the right vision over here. I don't know what made me rethink that. So we do have Mali in the south that is gonna be against America, and we do have also England against America over here to the northeast. They didn't know about each other when they chose not to remap, but it is what it is now. Looking at Rome, we do have him going for a lot of campuses. He is getting open sky as a pantheon from what I can see. And he's going to get the extra culture coming up from all of these pastures. I honestly would have loved to see something like a Temple of Artemis, but he does have a deer tile over here to the southwest of Rome. He's also getting magnets established there, so maybe we will see that. We're going to need to check it out. Unfortunately, it's not the best position for Temple of Artemis though. It would have been much better on the east side, because you do know that it gets extra amenities according to the adjacent, or I should say 4 tiles away, pastures and camps and so on and plantations. So I think this is the land, the best land for pastures. It does have some on the west side, but not that many. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Like mid-maxing is still gonna get a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 amenities in other cities. That's still very good in my book. In the second city of Cume, he does also have 3 more patches that he could go for. Of course, the horse styles should be prioritized over here to get the extra production and the culture going. And I'm pretty sure with his science coming up from his campuses, and if he does manage to get pen, brush, and voice, this is going to be quite good. The major problem is the production that he's going to need to spend to those granaries. And, you know, maybe he's going to get some baths here. We'll see. Iron, he does have iron in the second ring of Rome, and I do see, of course, he already improved the horse styles. On Hungary, we do have him getting a monument in Pex. I do see a settler coming up in 5 from Bura. Sejet is going to go for a commercial in 4 turns, and Moksha is establishing in 5. It looks like he is going to try to go for, wait, is this Artemis? No, that is the Great Bath. Why are you going for the Great Bath there? Oh my god, this is actually one of the few times that I've seen actually somebody rush the Great Bath. But I think this is, well, this is not going to happen. I'm thinking he just placed it and then realized his mistake and he's not going to go for it. Maybe these floods are, you know, making him think twice and 3 times and so on about this. And anyway, you know, we do have Lady of the Reeds and Marshes picked up as a Pantheon. He does have a few tiles that he will get improved here with that extra production, but I can't say it's that worth though. In this case, he does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. Okay, it is what it is. Settler coming up in 4, and we'll see how this goes. Okay. Horses coming up to the northwest of Sejet, and I do see he is going to get an iron tile also next to Pex. That's also going to be 2 tiles out, not that far away for him not to play. Did I miss Pantheon check? Not yet. I'm going to go for the Pantheons right after this. Monkey Uzaro, also good evening, sir. Hungary Pearl may make it worth the Pearl of the Danube bonus, but it's not actually getting that. Anyway, it's fine. And we do have him going for another settler here from Bura, and I think it's good to go for 4 cities here. 4 cities. Coming up next, we do have Japan with 3 cities already. He's getting his monuments out. He's going for holy sites, okay? So we got a holy Japan going for river goddess as a pantheon. He does have a decent amount of rivers spaced out here, and we're going to need to see how these will actually give him all of the bonuses. Looks like if he moves a little bit further, he's gonna remain out of rivers. Well, it is what it is. He's also gonna benefit from 2 bases in Fukuoka. I see a 2-1 in Kyoto with multiple stone tiles that he can use, and he's gonna need to probably wait for the second holy site to get a religion. Japan is 4 great prophet points a turn here, 2 turns out from actually picking up or recruiting a great prophet, and he would need to wait another 2 turns for that holy site to finish. Ideally, you don't want to wait for the holy site to finish in your second city, so you can spread that religion in both cities. Otherwise, it's either going to take moksha or it's going to take a missionary to spread that, and you just don't want to handle that. You don't want to spend the 70, 80 faith into a missionary at the beginning of the game. Anyway, it looks like we're going to need to wait for him to actually pick up something here soon, and of course reveal his choices. We do have to the east of Kyoto another tile, 3 tiles out. That is quite expensive for him to pick up. At least he did grow into the 2 stone tiles, and that makes it a little bit cheaper. In the south also, he's going to have a horse, again 3 tiles out from Kyoto, and I'm pretty sure he's going to need to talk with Rome here and synchronize to get a city on the May style, so they can trade coastally. Since it is Japan on the coast, he can go for harbors. I'm pretty sure, especially with the Japanese bonuses in BBG, you are not incentivized to go for commercials. And the fact that he did go for holy sites here does mean he's not really gonna go for harbors next. I'm expecting him to go actually for something like campuses next. So we're gonna need to see what is he gonna pick here, how is he gonna develop his empire. At the same time, we do have settlers coming out from Hungary. Oh, actually, let's go for all of the pantheons here. We got all of the pantheons. We got fertility threats on Korea. We do have Governor Magnus coming up here. Okay, with Korea on 12 science and 6 culture, getting more monuments out. And as you can see, he did finish multiple zones. He was well on his way to picking up the great scientist, which is not Hypatia, I gotta say. It's Aryabhata. Doesn't really make you get it, but it is what it is. Another settler, a 5th one. Interesting. Okay. Gaul did go for Divine Spark. Okay. Interesting choice. I was honestly expecting something like God of Craftsman here with so many of these, well, so many, with quite a few strategics around him. And we do have him with a slinger as well to defend himself from the scouts. And from what I can see, Korea's scout did get pushed out of that territory, but not before he pillaged the mine. He got some free gold there. Not bad. Mali went to religious settlements, and he started off with his Sugubas, the replacement commercials that he gets to build half cost. And as you can see, he's going for a 4th, 5th and 6th settler here, trying to expand as soon as possible and getting as many cities out as he can around this desert. He does have to worry about the north here. America did go for goddess of festivals as a pantheon. Interesting choice. He is going to get the culture coming out from his plantations. The bananas, for example, to the northwest are going to give him some. He does have sugar tile, and maybe this actually makes the reasoning why he did not settle that sugar tile. He wanted to get it. Now, we do have a first religion. You saw the prophet actually getting recruited in Washington, and he moved on one of the holy sites. The holy sites do not benefit yet from the shrines inside of them, so we're going to need to see him spend some more production to get those, and of course get the extra faith generated. Zdargore is on 23 faith a turn at the moment with 8 science and 18 culture. He did plug in Governor Moksha in the capital, and he does have some extra culture from these tiles as well from America's bonus. These are breathtaking tiles. Very strong. Yes. Zora, bonsoir. How are you doing, madam? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, where have you been? How have you not been streaming? Oh my God. I hope you're well, and I hope everything is good, and so on and so forth. To not get the district flooded. Monkey Wazaru, I think you're talking about Hungary's choice to get the Great Bath. Yes, I think that is definitely a strong incentive to get the Great Bath. If you don't want your if you don't want your districts to flood. Okay, we saw what is this? Torturism. Okay. Choral music with pilgrimage coming up for America. He's going to get the culture from his shrines and temples, and he's going to get some what was it? Some more faith from pilgrimage. Interesting choice. I was expecting lay ministry, but this is good as well. Okay. Mali, we saw. What is this? God of War and Plunder coming up here for England. We do have him starting up his trade routes. At the moment, he's working on internals from Birmingham to London. And from what I can see, he's also getting a 4th settler over here with Governor Magnus inside of it. He's inside of the city of London. He is going to get some extra production going. And I do see him kind of lacking science and culture. He's going to need to come back with quite a few monuments and, of course, extra cities here. He does have a decent amount of fresh water from these lakes, the one-tile lakes, and of course the rivers to the south of Birmingham, and I'm pretty sure he is gonna try to populate all of this inland sea here. Okay, so we do have some conflict zones. So we're gonna have over here Hungary, for example, needing to defend himself against Rome, and maybe Japan, even though Japan kind of looks like he's gonna be a bit more I want to say friendlier than usual. He's going for the holy sites. He's going to take a little while to actually get to his population level to put a lot of districts in. And you don't need encampment. You don't need, if you don't want to like get that powerful timing for the example for the samurai, you don't need the general for it. You don't need to do quite a few things over there. Not to mention get the culture going. Choral music is not an option. He did go for lay ministry. At least he's going to get that, but you actually need to build those theater squares. And Feed the World is going to give him the ability to get higher in population, especially since he's spamming out these holy sites. He's going to get the shrines in, he's going to get the food from them, the housing from them as well. Looks like we do need to see also Rome managing to get a fourth city out. He's coming up from his capital city. He does have one in Arretium actually. This one just moved. I think he just moved, but that makes me think, okay, so he's going east side over here. I was thinking, is it going around the lake or east side? It looks like it's gonna be east side. Okay. The fifth settler over here coming up from Rome is gonna give us an idea on what he wants to do. Ideally, I think he should put it right in the face of Hungary. I do want to mention something. Hungary is very strong when it actually attacks with city-states. Not that strong when it doesn't attack with city-states. So especially for a nation like Rome, which does benefit from the Legion with a lot of extra culture, is spamming out campuses for the science and so on. Penbashen voice would be very good. He should have, especially if he is on the same level as Hungary's cities, he should have a decent advantage over Hungary. So I wouldn't be that shy to say, man, you gotta get a city over there on the May style. What is this spectator warning me? Bro, how are you warning me? How? Guys, the spectator is warning me. Talking about city-states, any good ones on a map? Oh, yeah, if you want good come on a future yeah, great. Yeah, of course. We do have in this game, we got Geneva with Mitla and Taruga and Fez coming up here for the science city-states. Looks like Granada with Preslav will be with the military bonuses. Johannesburg, Cardiff and Brussels and Auckland, interesting. Well, I guess Auckland on this map is not that interesting, but still it would be nice to have. We do have Arma coming up as the religious bonus, and I'm pretty sure both Japan and America will want it. And then we do have Vilnius culture. Anything else? No, nothing. We don't have any gold ones though. No gold ones. Interesting. Oh well, it is what it is. I believe okay, Mitla, Fez. Can't say Fez is that good though. And Geneva is probably gonna be a no bonus city-state. Everybody's actually gonna be at war this game. Oh well, I will turn 31. Everybody did get their golden age. From what I can see, everybody is over the threshold here. And honestly, I don't know how I went over it. But yeah, I feel like, you know what? I feel like I'm a bit dizzy today. I don't know if you guys felt that you're going on automatic, but I feel like I'm going on automatic right now. You know, like it's autopilot. Hey, butterscotch, it is what it is, bro. Maybe your hat is too tight. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. It happens. Monumentality Golden Age coming up on Teddy. Looks like he is going to be on 11 Faith turn. Unfortunately, not that big in the first era. He's going to need to get that higher if he actually wants to benefit from a stronger Monumentality Golden Age. Of course, with... oh my god, this looks so bad. This is so much orange and red and everything. This is so bad. Anyway, he's going to get at least some extra adjacency from that Government Plaza in... holy sites, and from what I can see, he's totally ignoring building shrines. Unfortunately, because he's not building the shrines, he's not getting the faith or the bonuses that the shrines inherently give him. Of course, that extra culture and the faith, that is quite a loss over here. Hagendo will be on let's see, Monumentality Golden Age. He does have 24 faith a turn. Okay, this is a much better number, and we do have him going from the shrines here from Yokohama. He does have his 4th and 5th settler already, and by the looks of it, he's gonna put one to the southwest, probably towards Galapagos, and from what I can see, he's trying to get one on the east side of his the city of Fukuoka. Actually quite surprising. I would have expected him to go north over here, but I guess we'll see what he wants to do here soon. Irelus Maximus is gonna go for a Penbashen voice, and I guess the name fits, guys. The name fits, actually. We do have Rome 4 turns away from getting Temple of Artemis. Rome, I'm kidding, by the way. I definitely don't think that Rome is Irel. You know, sometimes, oh my god, I actually say stuff on the stream I mean as sarcasm, and you guys actually take it to heart, and I'm like, no, but that wasn't what I meant. guys, come on, come back to the light, come back to the light. You know. We got Theater Square coming up from Kume. He's gonna get a lot of, well, this actually surprises me, going for a Theater Square this early. I was thinking he's actually gonna spam these campuses like there's no tomorrow, and this throws me off base over here with the Theater Square. He did manage to get his Government Plaza, and at least he's gonna get a one adjacency Theater Square then. Also, from what I can see, he's gonna get a decent amount of amenities in the city of Rome. At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, six amenities in the 7 amenities with the wine tile. Oh yeah, baby. We do have Rome also needing to get that city to the northwest here with a granary. Unfortunately, he doesn't even have the option to aqueduct it or bath it. That was one of the surprising factors of, or I should say, the position of Kume over here. Was expecting him to go one to the south over here on 2-1. At least he could have bathed it, but I guess that's not work. America is so hard to play. We have to know appeal so well. It is pretty hard thing to understand well enough. TS4 is for Theater Square is for discount probably. Greener is sort of a builder with the cattle and the plantation. I guess you can get the builder and work some. It's still not gonna be a lot of I'll say a lot of housing. It's one housing from the cattle and the horse, and another half from the sheep tile. That's about it. You don't get any more. That's it. That's it. Yeah, we do have Bath actually coming up in city. Oh, actually, whoa! I'm keeping the. Let's keep the line, guys. Let's keep the line. Crow over here going for horseback riding on the Gaul. He is gonna get a 4th and a 5th settler soon. Ratumakos and a doua Tuca. Looks like Korea over here is not that worried in the north from him. And Pendrashev voice is gonna be Ambioris' choice for today. 11 science and 25 culture. Only 5 gold at 10, but he does have 51 production. And that is decent number, and of course, as you can see, it's 14 points more than Geoffrus is benefiting from. That's a third of the way there. While on this side, we do have a Sendok with already 4 cities. He did manage to recruit Aryabhata, and still the next great scientist is not the one he seeks. It's not Hypatia. We do have Zhang Heng as the next one, and I do see a Government Plaza coming up from Gwangju. Looks like Moksha is going to establish in Jeonju, and he's going to get a few builders to improve his land. He did manage to improve his sources relatively early, so that means he's acquiring those horse points slowly but surely, 14 points, and I do see his teammates are also doing that, Sedition and Gara. We do have him also on 6 gold at 10, 17 science and 19 culture. Not bad, but I wouldn't say it's amazing either, especially with so many early 7s. It feels like he should have had a little bit more, but I gotta say something. He did go for Magnus first. He's working internal, so it doesn't seem like he actually got, the culture coming up from Moksha that he's gonna get soon. He just established in Jeonju or Pingala with the extra science, so he's gonna get there. We do have him also getting commercial and a market inside of it. That means he's going to get an extra trader here. And from what I can see, he's using it from the city of Gwangju. He just chopped it with a builder. We do have Sedition coming up next with Victoria. He did pick up God of War and Plunder earlier, and he's going for that 4th settler to the north. Looks like he gave up on settling the south here, and he did notice America did put a city right in front of his face over here, the city of Los Angeles. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see a settle coming up to the south of Liverpool as a connection settle to attack America at some point in the game. We do have him putting his Government Plaza in such a way that he's going to get 3 amazing campuses. I'm actually quite curious how he's going to place these, and what I do see, one over here is going to be a +4. We got another one here, a +3, and another one here, a plus wait, that's a 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a +5 over here on the stone tile. Very nice, actually, if he gets like the other ones as well. Very nice. Give me a second. YouTube popped. Hello. Hi, sir. Wave. Hello. Smile and wave. England versus USA. Yeah, it's a classic indeed. We do have also, wait, normal age Matthias Corvinus. this is not going well. Okay, it's unfortunate. It happened. 10 science, 14 culture. You know, you gotta work through this, my friend. You gotta work through this. Like, yes, I know this is one of those moments. The pressure is upon you, but you gotta do it. You gotta work it. You gotta get out of that. You gotta focus on your game. You gotta come back, Giara. You gotta come back. You can't do it, bro. You can't do it. Giara here with normal age. Unfortunately, he's not gonna get the pen brush and voice bonuses, which means, of course, no extra culture from the districts or that gold. We do need to see him develop his empire. Without it, he is gonna need to defend against Rome, which is getting bigger and bigger. Irelus Maximus is actually 21 science and 40 culture. He's actually more than double the amount of culture that Giara is benefiting from, not to mention he does have more than double the science. Oh no. I know it's not that big, but it's still there, you know. Crispy, hello, Merry Christmas, how are you doing? When you're going to put on the Santa hat, I don't have a Santa hat though. Oh man, I actually don't have a Santa hat. Wow. Wow. Oh man. Oh man. I'm so sorry. Donation goal. Yeah. Yeah, Santa hat. What can I say? Report my no report. What do you mean report me? My god. Oh right, where is the donation goal? There was no donation goal? It disappeared? I think I took it out at some point. Totally forgot about it. Oh, this. There we go. I'm getting there, boys. I'm getting there. Hey, Crispy, thank you so much for the sub, Pizza Lord. Got it. There we go. Yeah, he got it. We do have to talk about money as well. Mansa Musa here is gonna get quite an interesting game coming up here.
Please go buy Santa hat tomorrow, D.
Okay. Santa hat donation. Okay, I will go and buy Santa hat tomorrow. Yes. Also, Helena, thank you so much for the tip over there. 6.9. Oh, that's a strong number. One more coffee. Hello there, sir, and welcome. We do have pyramids coming up from Mali. It looks like he's going to get an audience chamber coming up from Niani, and I do see Valata with more Sugubas and Korusa as well. He's going to get that city to the west side, and from what I can see, he's going to be on really quickly on 246 cities. He started up chopping his land and putting some more mines in, and I do believe, of course, pyramids is going to be awesome for him. He does have a very strong timing attack with the Monte Carlos to go against America, and the moment as it stands, it doesn't look like America is going to have the means to defend himself. America did manage to get 5 cities and a 6-1 to the north here, and we're going to need to see how he's going to try to improve his land to make it work here. Looks like Baltimore, that forest next to Baltimore still needs a little bit more work, and definitely needs to chop out those rainforests here. I do also notice he's starting to put out the preserves, one to the southeast of Washington, and he's trying to get audience chamber in there as well. We do have Giara coming up over here, and let me see. I do see him preparing with a few archers. He's gonna need to defend this choke next to Sejet with a very strong army. I wouldn't be surprised if we will see something come out from Rome. Actually, I am very surprised right now that Rome is not doing anything like that, not trying to put down an encampment, not trying to get a city right there on the maze tile, and of course be right in his opponent's face. Lugdunum did get settled to the west of Rome. He did finish that Temple of Artemis here, and he's going to get his audience chamber. The city of Rome will grow very quickly to a high population level, and we do have him with good happiness as well. Puteoli is gonna get a +4 campus, and I do believe he should actually settle it really quick. He should pre-place it really quickly, so he doesn't lose the production there. It doesn't increase the production. Meep, yes, we do have preserve o'clock indeed. Looking at the city states here, it does seem like Brussels has been taken over by Crow. And Brussels, let me see, it's... okay, Giara. We need to pay attention to Giara. What city state Giara is gonna get here? I don't think he sees that many, but he definitely sees enough of them to make an informed choice if he wants to get one or another. Looks like Rome is also sending some horses to the city of Johannesburg, and that will probably be the first victim of the game. Doesn't actually want to let that city survive over here to the southeast of Mali, so he doesn't attack his buddy here, Mali. There is a race going on the great merchants, and looks like Hungary is 2 turns out from picking Zhangjiang. Korea is going to need quite a few more turns to get there. Like 7 I mean, and then we do have Mali 5 turns as well. Unfortunately, Mali, I don't think he's getting a project in, and if he doesn't chop it right meow, he's not gonna get it. Looks like he does have pyramids to chop here in Todeni, where he does have miners established, and only 3 turns to go for that. There we go, he just got it. He chopped it, he got it. The biggest question is he gonna get to chop a project from Todeni? He should chop a project. He has a builder here. He should be able to chop it. The question, no, he's not. Oh my god, please. He's not getting Zhangjiang. Come on, you could do it, bro. You could do it. Don't give in. Well, I guess Matthias Corvinus is his ally, so at least it's gonna go towards his ally, not towards somebody else. Oh well. We do have Hungary over here also realizing that he's going to need to defend against Japan to the east, from the east side, and looking at what's going on in America. He did manage to get his shrines and temples here. Looks like America is starting to get a decent amount of culture from these bananas. He did get to improve them, and he does have a goddess of festivals as a pantheon. He's going to get a decent amount of bonuses. Still going for the preserves. Well, I guess it's gonna take a while to get the temples. I just saw them. They're in production. They weren't built. They're in production. We do have quite a difference here from Geoffrus and the Gauls. Geoffrus did manage to get to 27 science with 36 culture, while Geoffrus on the Gaul did only manage to get 12 science and 32 culture. We do see Pingala establishing a Ratumakos, and I do believe, of course, Moksha is in his capital. We do have him with a decent amount of production. But it's not, again, it's not that big of a difference. It's 63 versus 60. The internal trade routes of Korea are just managing to compensate for that production, for the oppidums production of the Gauls. It's unbelievable, but it's happening. We do have Pingala establishing in 2 turns. He's going to get that extra science in there, and I do see a market also coming up there in 1 turn. He's probably going to chop another one of these builders, and that should be the ideal way to go here. And of course, with audience chamber, he's going to get more population because of that extra food and the extra housing. Very nice. Butterstone also did 1 team denounce you. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm watching the other spectator. I don't know what's happening there, but yeah, 1 team denounced me or something. I don't know. It's I have been warned. The other spectator is warning me. Man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sumer 0.9. Yes, Sumer 0.9 against me. It's happening, boys. It's happening. We do have England also going for those internal trade routes. He does have quite a few Royal Navy dockyards, and I do see the lighthouses getting built here. He's kind of lacking cities, I gotta say. I was expecting a few more cities, even though, yes, he doesn't have the perfect placement for them and so on, but he should have more cities. He's only on 4 cities here, and from what I can see, Sedition is on 11 science with 28 culture, 22 gold in the on turn per turn as well. That's not bad. He's going to need to ramp up that production, and of course the gold per turn here to make up for it. He's also on the same team of Mali, so again I feel like we're going to have a lot of gold on one team and we won't have that much gold on the other. We're going to need to see how L'Envers du Victor will manage to catch up to this, and the fact that Japan went for holy sites instead of going for harbors over here is going to hurt quite a bit. the gold generation. Look at this gold generation. We got 12 on Zdargore, we got -1, we got 8 on Rome, and then we got 5 on Crow. Compared to 17, 27, 14, and 35. Like, man, Gara is making 2 times more money than the enemy team combined over here. That is a problem. And he's not even, man, he didn't even finish his sim, you know, like he didn't even finish all of his Sugubans with the markets and everything in them. This is gonna be quite an issue over here. We do need to see also how Gara is going to want to pressure his opponent here. He did manage to get Timbuktu on the Dead Sea on the west side, getting more Sugubas, and from what I can see, he's starting to put a lot of production into his mines. Definitely needs apprenticeship here. He's 1 turn away from getting apprenticeship, 1 turn away from getting feudalism, and he is in a pan-Russian voice. That's one bonus that we didn't talk about, actually. 23 science and 42 culture, 19 faith a turn. He did not choose to go towards the monumentality here. He didn't try to max the faith out. He does have a bit of faith from just settling cities next to the desert, but that's about it. Has Liang establishing in Todeni, has Pingal establishing in Gen. I do see him getting a few more traders out, and I think he's working internals from what I can see. Is he? Nian to Jenny, yeah, Niani to Jenny, going for Magnus in Valata. He did use Magnus as much as possible to puddle jump him from city to city to chop as fast as possible the forest out, and then get the districts in and so on, and what he needed. Of course, pyramids over here is going to give him such a big advantage, coming up with quite a few builders, getting those extra charges in them. Very nice, very nice. Hello there, Trout Twitch. How are you doing, sir? There we go. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, so talking about the conflict points here, I think, whoa, did he just one chop Temenanki in Guangzhou? Yeah, he did. He did just chop it. Pietro Petrus, hello there, sir. Hello, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, I am actually glad to be casting. We got builders over here in Guangzhou, Pyongyang, coming up with quite a few of them. I think he's preparing for all of those feudalism ones. Looking at what's going on here, Geoffrus is 39 cents with 37 culture. Didn't manage to get a lot of bonuses from Temenaki, but at least he did get a few extra production points here. And of course, I do see the Niter. I'm actually surprised. Is this from? Yeah, that is from his capital. I don't know why these didn't actually get the bonus. Why didn't they get the bonus? Extra science bonus. They should have gotten the bonus. Maybe we're gonna desync next time and we're gonna find out that bonus. It was too fast, guys. It was too fast. He makes harbors and that's why he gets them even no big sea. Why so many? Oh, why so many amulets when there is no sea? He went God of War and Plunder, and he's going through all of these amulets extremely fast. 16.1 grand amulet points a turn on England. You can imagine he's gonna get a lot of them anyway. England special district is harbor, so worthwhile building them. Yeah, I guess, and not to mention, like, you get them half cost, you get the lighthouses much earlier, you get the trade routes with the lighthouses and so on. It's all in all, it's very good, very good. Back to conflict points over conflict areas. We do have Korea with an ability to go against Gaul, and we're going to need to see if Gaul is going to manage to defend against this. With so much difference in size between them, I am expecting Geoffrus over here to have the upper hand, especially those Hawachas are extremely strong. It's a matter of timings over here, and especially Korea will have to try to synchronize his abilities. Oh, okay, there we go. Now he's getting the points. Okay, it's happening. We do need to see if Korea is going to manage to get a general for that Hawacha, and at the same time if he's going to manage to muster an army. If he chooses to go for this, there is of course the possibility of him not wanting to go for it, so we'll see. I hope we'll see some Hawacha action, but you know, it's the player's choice, not mine. We do also need to take a look at the city state that died. I believe it was the one next to Rome in the south over here. Yeah, they did take out that city in the south. And from what I noticed, Mali did get a horse as well to us there. Looks like Oracle is going to come up in Kume. Okay. I gotta say I'm a bit conflicted about this Oracle, but sure, if you want to do it, do it. We do have him wanting to get as many of those great writers as possible, and probably is a deny as well. Might as well do it. He's 2 turns out and it doesn't look like Hungary is strong enough to pressure him. He is probably noticing that Hungary did not manage to get the golden age, which does mean he's going to be low in stats compared to Irelus Maximus for some time in this game. So we're going to need to see when he's going to come out from it. Maybe the tiles belong to the other cities. Thank you for the explanation. I'm still learning with much pleasure. Also, Psycho Mike, good evening, sir. How are you doing? Hello, hello. One second, need to respond really quickly to okay. There we go. So we got an encampment coming up from Hungary. Looks like he is gonna get one to the south. I did see an encampment coming up from Rome also, and Hungary is making 2 regional points a turn. That makes me think he's working the card in. Gaul is on 1.1 regional, Japan is 2, so Gaul did actually put an encampment down? Whoa, he did! He actually put an encampment right in the face of Korea. Korea is a little bit ignoring this this channel. Looks like Japan is also on 2 regional points a turn, and he's getting a few horses. So might actually try to pressure Hungary over here with his few horses to see if he can get some pillages on. Also debalance Hungary. We'll see. Pressuring your opponent is not a bad thing. Mahabodhi Temple started by Zdargore. That's actually America, if I do remember correctly. Mahabodhi Temple coming up from Baltimore. Okay, he's gonna get it in 14 turns. That's a long time. Getting a few more holy sites from Charleston, from the cities to the north. And unfortunately, this land is just not ideal land for America. It's gonna take so long to make this work. He's trying to get a few more preserves from his other cities. I see Los Angeles and Chicago. Cincinnati gonna finish it next turn. And of course, we're gonna need to see him when he's gonna get all of that juicy land improved here. Still not enough. He's gonna need to get all of that forest. When is America getting the forest, by the way? America Bulmos, right? He gets it at where is it? Hello? I believe there was a bonus, right? You get it. Oh, woods can be planted at medieval fairs. Oh, well, at least he does have 50 cultures, so he's not that far away. He's civil service. He should be on the right track. Okay, he should be fine. Right track. Slow day at work on lunch, doing good. Oh, what are you eating? I hope something good. Not that, how to say, not a lot of stuff to talk about, honestly. Oh man, I don't want to be disrespectful over here. So I was just thinking of the F word and I just stopped in the middle of saying it. You know, it's good if I make fun of myself, but ham and potatoes? Oh, bro, you gotta be careful with that. Man. I know they're good. Oh my god, I know they're good. I'm thinking about them right now. But you gotta be careful with those, man. My belly is definitely thinking of your ham and potatoes. But no, I gotta lose weight. The mind, the power. Yes, you know, I gotta put it through my head over here. I gotta lose weight. We got Preslav also getting levied by Hungary. It looks like he's gonna get a few archers to attack his opponent here. You know, do a little bit of pokey here against America, maybe. Yeah, against America. America doesn't care that much. It's gonna take a while for these Hungarian troops to get there, and of course we do need to see if he's actually gonna upgrade them. Hungary did put money in there, and it looks like at the moment he's not working on choosing anything else. We do have a shrine coming up from Charleston. Looks like another campus here. The Preserve is going to finish in Los Angeles in another 2 turns. And from what I can see in the south, money is starting to get that gold in 76 gold a turn. This is the major. This might actually be the reason L'Anvers du Victor breaks. Or I should say concedes the game, honestly. Not the gold, but the fact that they cannot muster an army and upkeep it. So we already have Japan with -9 gold a turn. That actually equals out Zdargore's 9 gold a turn, and Irelus Maximus plus Gaul make a total of 14 gold. Even if Rome over here is in a quite strong position to go against his opponent, against Hungary, it does look like it's the timing is a bit off. He could have actually attacked Hungary from the beginning, but now Hungary is ready with a few horses in the choke points. I'm pretty sure Hungary can get quite a few of those archers to defend himself. And as you can see here, the land is not that great to pass through, especially over here to the south of Sedition. Maybe if he goes all the way around to the city of Bura, it's different, and I'm pretty sure he's going to need a general to do that. Kume did manage to finish that oracle, and he does have Pingala in there, so at least he's going to get not only the extra science, but he's also going to get the extra points. And I think they're going for the writers. Yeah, he's going for the writers. 6.9 great writer points a turn for Rome. As you can see, he does have a Pingala double with the oracle in there. On Japan, we do have him getting a few swordsmen, actually hard building a few swordsmen, getting a few more holy sites, and because he chose not to go harbors earlier, the gold generation is going to be a problem. He did put down at least one theater square here from Fukuoka, and definitely getting that culture in on 30 science and 35 culture. We do have him on 59 production, and I do see he did put down 2 of these harbors, which are going to be +4s, both of them. He just needs to put the production into, and of course equalize his gold problem. We do have on the goals here starting projects. I saw projects. What did he project? Gold. Oh, the once Isodor of Miletus. He probably projected for this one. Yeah, there we go. 36.5 points. We do have him going for the campus in 2 turns, and from what I can see at the moment, Korea is kinda ignoring him. He knows that Gold just doesn't have an army. You can take a look at the garrison strength. Both of them actually have 14 garrison strength in their forward cities, and that means they have no classical unit to speak of. We do have Korea on 55 science with 47 culture, while the goal is still standing on 23 and 49. Definitely needs to catch up. And we got Korea also getting a lot of builders with the feudalism bonus. He's going to get to chop all of his forests and get some more. Not to mention he's get some more builders. Not to mention he's going to get to improve the mines. His production is going to ramp up relatively quickly. He's on the same level of production as Ambiorix at the moment, but definitely has a big advantage when it comes to the food generation. His cities will grow much taller, much faster, and of course we're going to need to see what his choices of districts will be. I'm pretty sure he needs at least 1 or 2 encampments, just at least 1. If you want to go for just 1, you chop some encampment training projects out, you get your general for those Sawaches, and boom, you take out your opponent. I do believe over here Hungary is going to be a bit late to actually attack America, but at least he's going to put a bit more pressure on America, which means America will need to spend more production into defending the city of Chicago from his opponent. And Giara over here coming up from Preslav is going to try to snatch that away as soon as possible. England is basically like a forward scout for Giara. Is unfortunately America does not know about this. Oh my god. Zdargore. Hey. I'm not sure what the scout is doing here, but he's does he know about this? I don't hello? Knock. No, he does not know about this. Chicago gonna fall. Yeah. I'm thinking, well, you know what? I totally forgot actually. Let's put up the prediction. We totally forgot about the prediction. Who will win? On one side we got L'Anvers du Victor, and on the other side we do have Sumer version 0.9 and 30 minutes period. I do want to also put the team labels on the screen here. On the left side we do have LDV, L'Anvers du Victor, and on the other side we do have Sumer. Well, I guess I can put the whole name actually here. 0.9. There we go. The preserves will protect Chicago. Yes, 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 yes. Chicago. Well, Charleston is a big city. 9 pop over here. Mahabodhi Temple still building in Baltimore. We got some horses, but they're definitely sent to the south here. Mali is starting to get a few heavy chariots out, and I do see industrial zones coming up from him. I do see he's also getting a few more settles. 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. Oh, that's a lot of settles. He did go for a lot of campuses, 58 science with 51 culture on Gara, and the Zdargore is on 60 culture, but he only has 40 science. Looking at the total yields here, it does seem like Gara does have an advantage with more than 140 science acquired during the game. Okay, more than his opponent. We do have Rome over here getting a few more settles as well. I'm feeling it. Oh, come on, get it on the maze, please. Get it on the maze. Like that aluminium tile is very bad. Poo poo. No, that's not good. That's not good. That is a very poopy tile. No, don't go for it, Irelus. Don't. Oh my God, he's gonna go for the aluminium. It's 1 era score, but it's so bad. No, I mean, isn't it the same era score? Don't you get era score from settling in front of your opponent? I think you get it. Right? You do get that era score from settling in front of your opponent. What do you mean, maybe? The game actually incentivizes you to go and conquer your opponent. You know, it's a 4x game, bro. Exterminate. It's the 4x. We do have Rome emerging to acquire a lot of these great writer points, and we do need to see what's happening in the era score screen. We got four of these turns remaining. It looks like Zdargore is going to have a problem going into the next era. He can't get the Mahabodhi Temple in the next 4 turns unless he starts chopping, and oh my God, he's actually going to start chopping all of this rainforest. He's getting pressure from the north. He doesn't even see this. Check this out, guys. This scout is getting attacked. He doesn't see where it's coming from. Oh no. This scout is so oblivious to what's happening around him. He's on a tile that he cannot see past the hills around him. And those archers are just peekaboo. Pew. Ah, you're dead. Oh, hello. Hello. How are you doing? Random arrows. Yeah, I know, right? Random arrows. Try to do the matrix without seeing the bullets. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. City of Chicago. It's moving. We got 2 of these swordsmen getting in there, and I feel like that is gonna die. Anyway, and coming back to this, Zdargore is gonna need 12 points to actually get to the next golden age, which is gonna need to be 52 era score. He's on 40. We got Hagendo on 4 points away, 46 out of 50, and it does look like he did not get a samurai yet, so maybe that is going to be the way here to get it. He just needs feudalism. It's going to be fine, but he's going civil service. Oh, we got him on oh, he's getting a galley. Okay, he's getting a galley. He's going to get a boat soon. It's fine. He did manage to build a Splendid Harbor with a +4. I do see a campus here in Fukuoka. Is that the first Splendid campus? It might be the first, so that's at least going to give him the points. It's fine. We do have Irelus Maximus, 51 out of 52 points, and by the looks of it, he is going to get that. Oh my god, he's actually getting... Please on the main style, please on the main style. Move on the main style, go for the main style. Do it. Well, it is what it is. We got Rome over here getting a +4 campus as well to the north. He did build a commercial first and he's getting the market out of it. With God of Open Sky, he does have a decent amount of culture. Oh my god, 78 culture, 32 science. He does need the science to work with that. He is prioritizing getting the theater squares, the culture rather than the science at the moment, and he's trying to get that extra population level so he can do some more of these campuses. Looks like on Crow we do have 51. He did pass that threshold to get a golden range here on Ambiotics on 246 series, going for entertainment complex. He's probably looking to get Colosseum over here. Not bad, definitely not bad. On Korea, he does need 6 more points, 46 out of 52, and from what I can see at the moment, he's going for a horse. Pioneering is also going for entertainment complex, and I gotta say, at the moment, you gotta focus on your golden age, bro. Just not entertainment. Like, okay, sure, not entertainment, bro. You gotta do something else. Sedition is 2 points out on 50 out of 52. I do see him getting a campus here in 2 turns from London, and he started putting all of those amazing campuses. Honestly, I was expecting a different route, but it's fine like this as well. A +3 here, another +5 here. That's okay. And he did get this +6. Well, this is a +3 with a double card. He's going to get quite a few of them improved over here, and that's going to help him get the science back on his empire. With a pen brush and voice, he's getting the culture out of these districts as well. And finally, he did get to put down at least 2 more cities. Hull, right in the face of America, which, as you can see over here, is getting pressured from 2 sides. And the biggest threat over here is going to be Mali. As you can, Mali in Timbuktu is getting Magnus established, and from what I can see, Gara is building quite a few of these pre-builds. Heavy chariots are pre-built for Monte Carlos. He's going to get to upgrade them really quickly. He does have the gold, 103 gold a turn. That's going to put him right on track. Well, we do have in the era score also Giara, 46 out of 39. He missed his first golden age. He's not going to miss the second one, and by the looks of it, he is very close to taking Chicago. It looks like he's waiting for the last move here. He does have a swordsman to the west of Chicago, and he's gonna try to attack it at the end of the turn. There's no, oh my god, okay, there's no defending army whatsoever in America's land. Yeah, Pika, what is Pikachu? Yeah, he definitely make a Pikachu face. He made a Pikachu face here. Pikachu face is Pikachu face, man. Oh, there we go. Attacking with that sword. I'm actually quite curious. Is he gonna move on the iron, or is he gonna attack the city of Chicago? Because honestly, it is so weak. He shouldn't delay this. He should just keep on attacking, smash it. Anyway, next time we're gonna have a swordsman coming out from Charleston, Grandmaster Chapel coming out from Washington in 4 turns. That's a bit too late, and it's only 64 faith a turn. Unfortunately, that might not be enough for him to make an army, especially throughout his empire. He does need to the northwest, east, and south a decent amount of armies built. And the fact this is the problem, I guess, with America, especially if it doesn't have good land to work from the beginning, because you put too much production into getting that land good enough, like improving the breathtaking appeal, improving the forest, getting the notion, getting everything. That's a lot of production into builders, which the builders instead of improving your land to get the extra production, you get to use those charges in something else, like different stuff, and you spend a lot of time on your preserves, which can be spent much better on other things, especially in this kind of situation when you're gonna be in a 3 versus 1. You need to defend yourself, you need armies, and you're working preserves. That just unfortunately is not synced with the game. Or I should say, with the situation you find yourself in. I do also definitely want to point out Geoffrus here. 120 science, 75 culture. Looks like at the moment Korea is going big or bust. That's what they tell me. We do have Geoffrus with a few of these a few of these units to the southeast. Didn't actually focus himself to get an army here. He does have the opportunity to get those hawachas, but I don't think he actually wants to do it. We might actually see some later on technology that he's going to focus on, since he did manage to get four times the science. That big blue number is going to be amazing. He does have the same amount of culture as Crow, well, 1 point difference, but you know, it's about the same. And he does have a decent amount of production as well. Okay, so it looks like Hungary did go across that river, didn't hit the city of Chicago, and now he's gonna hit it with one sword and take it out entirely with the other sword. Bam, bam. Well, that was it. One city goes down here from America. Looks like Hungary does have a full loyalty in 3 turns, and this is, I guess, this would be quite an interesting question. Is he gonna get more unit? Is he gonna get like a catapult over there in Chicago or something, like to attack Charleston, or at least one more unit? Is he just gonna send, you know, send a message to Gara or across the world over here? Just send me your gold, bro. I got a city. I got my foot in this house over here of America. Let's take it out. No, he's actually gonna. Okay, he's not gonna use it. He's not gonna do it, bro. Fasagari, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. How does Hungary have loyalty? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. I have no idea. I know there was something. Let me actually take a look over here. Hungary. Matthias Corvinus. There wasn't anything, right? With yeah, I don't know. It happens. Pietro Petrus, thank you so much for the follow. Hello. Bienvenue à tout le monde. Guys, I want to ask something, but let me see if you want to do it. Will you help me send message to tutor? Yes. Can't be asked. I'm lazy. Guys, I want to ask you something. Will you help me send a message to my tutor for Merry Christmas? I didn't send her a message yet, and I wanna. Would be amazing if you guys would send a message like Merry Christmas, Andra, like you just write there. But first, I want to see if you want to do that, because otherwise, I'm just not gonna do it. So you put a yes, can't be asked, or I'm lazy, one of those. And of course, if there are a lot of yeses, at least 5 yeses, then let's go. If not, it's fine. I know I can't ask you. It was just a thing that I was thinking it might be nice to do. Let me go. I need to go B, right? I need to go B into this. I need to do this. Preserves. Okay. Let me do this as well. There we go. Well, somebody's building preserves. Maybe something else. Maybe Diplo quarters. Yeah. Okay, we got 3. Oh my God. Okay, I understand. I can't ask you this. I understand. I get it, guys. I get it. It's fine. Oh, Preslav bonus. Right. You see 40 loyalty per turn in all cities. Right. I totally forgot about the Preslav bonus. Thank you. Kernel, hello there, sir, and welcome. Rasputinovsky, good evening. Bonsoir, always a pleasure to see your cast. Thank you so much for your investment in it. And with much pleasure, sir. Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh man, this is unbelievable. Like I gotta say, I was just thinking about this a few days ago, how much we improved as a community in the last few years. Oh my God, it's unbelievable, guys. It's unbelievable. Like wow. Just going down memory lane over here makes me think of so many moments. in the community. Like the first big competition we had, the first CWC, the first Squadrons, the first CCCs, oh my god, so many things. And now after like years and years and years, it's unbelievable. Two more. I can only cheer with this. I don't know if you guys, I guess you cheer as well, right? Cheers. Two more like this. And of course, a Merry Christmas to everybody. Woo! Oh. We got Hungary coming up on America. Zdargore is probably going to chop another swordsman here soon. He does need builder movement, and from what I can see, of course, since they did go into the next golden age, we gotta check out their golden age abilities. Looks like Zdargore did manage to get his golden age. He chopped Mahabodhi temple and finishes the religion. That is gonna give him defender of the faith and stupas. Looks like he is with 40 science and 64 culture. Has a problem with the gold on -5. R360, can you tell me which is the best, most memorable, most exciting multiplayer game I can check out on YouTube of Civ? Oh man, there are so many of them. It is wait, this game Jokoli. Wait, you are asking? You are replying on forum. It's made by the community. You are somebody was talking about something that I did miss. Who are you replying to, by the way? I'm sorry. Pietro Petrus, last CWC 4v4 final. I don't think the last CWC 4v4 final was that exciting, like the games. I think it's more like the one like 2 or 3, actually 3. I think 3 CWCs ago. We did have quite a few extreme games that happened. The most famous from my YouTube, everybody liked the second, I believe, CWC final or something like that. But in my opinion, it's how to say. I would say the hidden cups are amazing. By the way, they are amazing because nobody knows what's happening and they're so interested in what's going on. Yeah, the hidden cup, the hidden cup. Yeah. The CWC finals, they are spread out in multiple games, and you have to take them with all of the games. Like you can't just sing one. So I would say actually not this CWC, but the one. No, sorry. So we're the seventh, the fifth one, the fifth CWC road, the final, because we had a team that went into lower bracket, entering the playoffs, and then managed to catch back up to the finals. It was unbelievable. Like all of that moment, all of that build up of emotion was amazing on the road. So I would say there are multiple games actually connected to each other. I can't say one is just, you know, the cream of the crop. That game where Vladimir on Japan threw 40 nukes is pretty legendary. Yeah. We did have actually multiple games like that. I believe I saw quite a few of them. I even have a clip on YouTube with somebody just who is it? CivFR finals, CivFR Squadron finals. I believe it was Dystoria just leveling an empire in one turn. 8 nukes or 9 nukes or one turn. Somebody on trailing behind of every stat but turns it around. Oof. Oh man, that would definitely be extremely good, but I don't know how to answer that question. That is, maybe the community here helps you, because honestly I don't know how to answer that question. It's I got way too many games in my head to answer that question. I'm sorry. Oh, looks like America did manage to get quite a few groves going, and I do see, of course, the extra culture coming out, the production, the food, and the faith. And now he is gonna get to use higher strength units, the knights, to defend against the Hungarian swordsman. And I do see he built up defense at the river's edge. This is going to allow him to get a +5, and at the moment it doesn't look like Hungary can push through. Oh my god, disaster strikes. A flood walks in. Oh, this is I remember. Oh my god, I remember. There's a clip on my YouTube, but it's very, very far behind. Oh my god, I was playing like, I don't know, 3 years ago. Harambe was attacking me, and all of his army was on one single big floodable river. In one turn, he went from being the biggest to being the smallest. All of that army, he was Scythia, I was like Japan or something. He basically got wiped out. It was unbelievable. Who is considered the best player at the moment? Oh, that's so subjective. That is extremely subjective. The best player. I think there are so many good players. I can't put my finger on one single player. Like, you get Task for Fish, you get Automation, you get Falcon, you get Leech, you get Firsos, you get like, all of them are up there, you know, like up there. JR, T-Tube, T-Tits, Damori, very good. Like, all of them are up there. I can't say there is one single good player. And I believe it's kind of even wrong to think of that, especially taking into account all of the RNG of the game. You might get you might get unlucky versus a player, but lucky versus other players, and so on and so forth. And it just keeps building up. Even though if you are put in a team, you do very well. It's Yeah, Sandro Games, Distoria, Leech, yeah, all of them are very, very good. Oh, looks like America did manage to clean up the Hungarian swordsmen. Those were the most problematic ones, and now he's going to get a few archers to take out the remaining units of Hungary. I don't want to take a look what's going on here to the south, because Mali with 75 science and 65 culture did keep pen, brush, and voice. Golden Age has a decent amount of gold, and is now going to start pushing with Mandecalus. These Mandecalus do not have a general with them, but they are quite numerous. So we do have 2, 4, 6, 8 of them going against America over here, and it looks like Cincinnati is going to pay the price. We don't need to see if America is going to get his own knights out. Well, I guess more knights out, because he already has knights. Do definitely need to take a look over here if he does have faith per turn. He is on 101 faith a turn, so I'm pretty sure he can buy out a knight if he needs to. He has 261 faith in the bank, and it looks like at the moment Gara is going to try to poke in from multiple tiles over here, going against Baltimore and Cincinnati at the same time. Of course, America doesn't really want to chop his land, and he's gonna try to make as many bonuses as possible from these tiles here. Best overall player at one team war, 1 versus 1 culture, playing again so many. Yeah, it's way too many variables. And like I said, we got so many good players in the communities right now. We went from a community, a very tightly knit community, that just at some point exploded with very, very good players. And I gotta say, it's amazing to see them evolve from one citizen to the other. One of the reasons I really love to take a look at new players on the block coming in, starting to learn. You get to see the level, which is much higher usually than the average level of the starting player that was 1 year ago. There's a lot more content to watch, the streams, the commentary. You get like helpful tutorial videos and so on and so forth. You get the community to help you out much faster to answer your questions and to put you back on the right track, or put you on the right track to learn the game, which is unbelievable happening, right? We get new members, they all mix in in the skill, and that allows us to play more games, which in turn gets us more skill and so on, gets us more experience and so on and so forth. It's a rolling ball happening. I did want to take a quick peek over here on Korea to see if he's actually going to move a muscle. Doesn't look like even if he does have the gold, he moves a muscle. Maybe he is thinking that Mali is going to be enough to actually take out America here, even though we do see Zdargore is going to try to get a few pre-builds, not actually knights. He does have 1, 2, 3 heavy chair, is going to get the 4th one from Cincinnati, and I do see Reina is established in Cincinnati to give him the gold. Unfortunately, you see he only has 13 gold a turn, and that is going to be quite a problem. Looking like at the moment Geoffrus could have that Hawacha timing. He did not put encampment down, unfortunately, for his for his general, and that is going to be a problem here. Definitely a big problem, actually. Hawachas cannot move and shoot. One of the big problems of Hawachas. It is what it is. Looking at the scientist screen, did anybody pick Hypatia? Yeah. It was Korea that managed to pick Hypatia. Got a free library, and all of his libraries are giving him an extra point of science. We do have also on the side of Gaul 39 science and 118 culture. Has managed to build a Colosseum. He did manage to pick up Isodor of Miletus, and as you can see, picking up Colosseum is going to be quite something. Ooh, he lost a settler. Hungary managed to get a settler. He seized Taruga and levied it afterwards, and while Hungary is going to get a free settler. Woohoo! How is he going to get it home, though? It doesn't look like he can get it home. Oh, that's a bummer. He can't get it home. That's bad. Oh well, it happens. We do have Sedition coming up with 86 science and 59 culture. He did go for a Penbash and voice, and finally got more cities, 2, 4, 6, 7 at the moment. And I do see him getting an intelligence agency. He got to build a great lighthouse. Well, that's a bit more gold anyway. We do have more builders coming up from his cities, and he did get a few horses. The horses are going to start pushing into America, which is again going to open up a front line for America, which he probably could have lived without. We do need to see if Mali is going to manage to get one of these generals, because he did manage to get an encampment, and I do see he's on 1 great general point a turn. He does have Victor in Timbuktu, and he could chop out 2 of these projects if he wants to. Let's see if that's actually going to be his choice of production. At the moment I see a trader, which honestly he could just buy out with gold. Project though, you can't buy out with gold. Oh well. The next general is gonna be El Cid, and from what I can see, Mali is still trying to figure out what to do here. He's going against his opponent, and even going into the line of pre-builds of America. The biggest problem that they have is the gold generation on L'Anvers du Victor. They still did not manage to figure that out, and I do see Rome is starting to put quite a bit of gold on his side. Durecorton, oh, that is such a sad city. That is unfortunate, man. He's getting a harbor, but at least he's starting up to coastally trade with Japan, which will give them gold on both sides. We do have intelligence agency being built in Kyoto, and I do see a campus is going to be also finished here soon enough. Looks like Reina is establishing in Yokohama, and at the moment Rome is the only one that I've seen with a general. No, there are 2 generals. Hungary did manage to get a general to defend against a possible Japanese attack. Okay. And to see Hungary finally actually managing to get back into the game with 75 science and 66 culture, was the only one in the game that managed to take a city from an opponent. America got bamboozled over here to give up a city from the north. It is what it is. Can we see the yield? Yeah, I just actually showed you the yields. Gara with 130 gold per turn, Giara with 54, Sedition on 72. Geoffrus does have a problem with the gold, but it shouldn't be a problem in the overall scheme of things. He does have stalled out in the production advancements, though, only on 159 production versus Cross 233. That Colosseum is just working so much over here for the goal. We do need to see what Korea is going to do here. I do notice he's trying to go for the later timing, trying to get the settlers going. And of course, he does have the advantage when it comes to the science. The total science acquired is so big. Like, look at that. We got 1970 science acquired by Korea, while Crow is only on 751. That is a lot of science acquired. That is a lot of science. He's going to try to go for let's see, 2, 4, 6. Okay, 7, 8, 9 cities. Okay, not bad in the next era. He should actually go 10, honestly, but it's fine. 9 is good as well. And we do need to see what's going to happen here. The biggest issue is Mali. Mali city count. He's already on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cities, has a lot of gold generation going, and that's just going to get bigger. He has the science, has the culture, and he's starting to take down Teddy Roosevelt's ability to defend himself. Slowly but surely, Mali, with just a few calves, the Monte Carlos over here to the north, is going to manage to do so much damage into America's land. I don't think he's actually going to take cities. From what I can see, America does have a decent amount of pre-builds, and he's trying to muster as much gold as possible from his allies, but it's not going to be easy for Teddy Roosevelt to keep up with the necessary defense. One of the other things is, unfortunately, Mali did not manage to get that general, which is surprising to me, especially Timbuktu would have had the opportunity to get the chops in for a general here, at least 2 projects, and bam, you had a general. Even like you get the opportunity to buy one. And now we do need to see if Mali is gonna try to get that extra damage, or is he just trying to troll out as much as possible America, force him to build an army instead of going for his bonuses. Of course, you do see how much land America can get improved, especially if he does manage to get all of these preserves going. This is going to give him so much culture, so much faith, and food. I do think keeping America busy from doing so is an important factor here in winning the game. We do need to see also if Japan is going to enter the war. At the moment, Japan did manage to stabilize his gold generation. He doesn't have a way into easy way into Hungary's land, but he did manage to spread at first the religion. So maybe Japan does want to think about something with a religion bonus. Wink, wink, crusade. We do have markets coming up from Lugdunum. Wait, can you get crusade and lay ministry? I always confuse this. Can you get crusade and lay ministry? Campus coming up in 4 from Yokohama. We do have industrial zone on 3 in Fukuoka, and I do see, of course, some lighthouses. Unfortunately, his city count is not that big. Kenzie, thank you so much. Yes, you can. Oh, that's great. That is great. I mean, wink, wink, crusade. Hello, samurai, crusade. Poo poo, pokey, pokey. Yeah. Let's go. In the World Congress screen, actually, we didn't take a look at what's happening. International trade routes did get improved on Victoria. Looks like the city center also got 100% production towards buildings in this district, while a chosen player, that's Bulmus, got the 2 Diplo votes. He also did manage to build the Mahabodhi temple, which did give him an extra 2 points anyway. So he is right now on 6 out of 20. If they are banking on a win on him, they're going to have a hard time actually getting the last bonuses, especially since he's going to get pressure from so many sides. Looks like Giara did re-levy the city of Preslav, and he's gonna get the opportunity to improve some of his archers into crossbows, not to mention get a catapult going and a possible knight here that will put a decent amount of pressure on America. Looks like the Monte Carlos can actually pressure through America's spearmen if there are enough of them next to them, and we're going to need to see if he's going to start pushing the cities or not. I do see America has pikeman technology. The biggest issue is the gold generation. It's very hard for him to actually get that 60 gold so he can upgrade the pikeman. He's on 143 gold right now. He's on -3 gold per turn, and we do see only Rome is actually doing money, while the Hojo Tokimen is like 17 gold, doing some money but not a lot of money. This is an issue. This is a very big issue, while Mali doesn't really care about it. Doesn't care at all, actually. There are stats like stewardship, lay ministry, and then the utility like crusade, holy waters, or defender of the faith. I know. Oh my god, I've read this so many times, bro. Thank you so much, by the way, for explaining it. I read this so many times that I never actually, never actually learned exactly which is which. I know there's a problem. I know there's a difference. Never actually got to learn which is which. Wait, is this finished? Oh, that is a finished preserve. He should definitely pillage that. Ah, there we go. 100 gold, easy peasy. Skinning more Monte Carlos. Man, this was such a low investment for Mali, and there's so much damage on the American side. Oh my god. Oh well, Gara is on 101 science with 81 culture. Looks like he's getting more in production from his industrial zones, and I do see Timbuktu is working on more campuses. Again, quite interesting. I was expecting him to get a general here. I guess he doesn't actually fear that much America. He can get the job done with just his Monte Carlos. Okay, we'll see. We do need to see also if England is going to be interested in pushing forward. He does have an encampment of his own, and from what I can see, did not actually get the general points, or I should say the I'll say, yeah. Oh, he didn't get them at all. He just finished that, probably. Didn't get the projects. Now, I do see Rome getting more of these projects, and I do see Trungtrak, for example, as a general here. He is going to get a few units, and actually, Rome might try to poke Mali here in Tanmika. Mali does have a few Monte Carlos to defend himself on the east side, and is putting a few Monte Carlos in the south of Vallata, so he can try to take out Rome. Units, I mean. What's the continent status for redcoats on Wiki? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. It's same continent, unfortunately. I would have loved to see some redcoats, but it's same continent. Honestly, if he does manage to get enough for science, he can still pull off an attack on Teddy Roosevelt just with without that +5. The redcoats are very strong units anyway. We do have Seondok over here with 175 science and 100 culture, definitely getting bigger by each moment. He's still 4 times the amount of science that Crow is making, and keeps building up that advantage. We do have Isaac Newton recruited by him, and oh my god, the problem is of course the production here. He's only on 169 versus 242 of Crow, but honestly, if Crow doesn't manage to get the science up, he's just gonna die at tanks or helicopters here. We don't need to see if the Gaul is going to manage to do any kind of defense. Korea is putting more cities to the north. I do see at least 2 settlers going towards the north there, and he does have 1 going towards the west. Okay, more harbors, so he can get some gold in. Not bad. And of course, Isaac Newton does need to finish somewhere. Ideally, you do want to get Isaac Newton in a city which just placed a Seon or just placed a campus, so you can get the free library, the free university as well. But you gotta always balance it out. Like, do you need to? Like, do you get enough points or not? Do you want to wait that much time, and so on? For example, in this scenario, he does have a Seon coming up from Busan in 5 turns, and the biggest question is, will he chop that out with the stone tile in 2 turns, or I guess he's gonna chop out the forest. Okay, and yeah, there we go. He moved Isaac Newton in Busan. Let's take a quick peek what's going on here. Looks like the Monte Carlos next to Cincinnati did die, and this is a bit actually dangerous for Mali. If he doesn't pay attention, he can get counter pushed. Of course, America's units of choice were a few heavy knights, heavy calves, which are knights, and some anti-cav units which are coming out in the form of pinemen and spearmen. The American knights are quite fast, and they can counterattack against Mali if they need be, and as you can see, Mali immediately put some gold into the heavy chariots here to buy them out from Timbuktu to secure a defense. On the east side, it looks like Mali did notice we do have also Rome coming up with a few units. I think these are just actually the scouting units. They're not gonna go pokey against him. And at the moment, it looks like Hungary did stabilize his sim. He's on 92 science, 77 culture. Definitely coming closer to Rome. Not bad. Actually, in the total science acquired, he's up there. The culture is the problem. Rome does have double the amount of culture acquired from the beginning of the game. Now, of course, with the gold generation on the seas, Rome and Japan are starting to generate quite a bit of gold. Durakortorum and Yokohama both have Reina in, and we do see Irelus on 72 gold, Hagendo on 42. That's, I guess, at the moment stabilizing them a little bit. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough for the next part of the game. You gotta take into account the next part of the game, now we're in the middle game, right? So we don't have that many expensive units to fund or pre-build and so on and so forth. But in the next part of the game, when we're talking about at least cuirassiers going to tanks and going towards helicopters, that's a lot of gold. That is gonna be a lot of gold. Like thousands of gold points need to be acquired, and of course spent on those upgrades, and that's just not something you can do with only a few trade routes. You need to specialize as much as possible on that gold per turn, or have somebody specialize. One of the things that Mali over here is quite known for, of course, the gold generation is up there. We got 187 gold a turn for Mali. We do have 61 on Giara, and Sedition is also on 94. The more cities Sedition is going to put around, he's going to try to get more Navy dockyards or commercials. That is going to allow him to get more trade routes, which in turn will get him more gold per turn. It looks like Mali also is starting to reposition or specialize his traders to go external, going towards England here. One of the reasons that he's starting to generate a lot more gold. Biggest thing is he needs to protect them from America's troops, and as you can see, there are a few coursers here trying to figure out. I believe there's a area of defense, right, that the Mandekalu applies to the traders, if I'm not mistaken. Mandekalu traders are immune to being plundered if they are within 4 tiles of a Mandekalu. Okay. Wait, what do you mean, or on a land tile? Oh, and on a land tile. Okay. So that means coastal trade routes are not immune. Ugh. Okay, this is what it is. Honestly, I'm quite sad we didn't see Korea use his Sawachas. He's now starting to put encampments down, and which only makes me think he's gonna go for very, very late game technologies. He's going top 3 for mass production, which makes me think of planes. You don't actually see mass production being discovered this early. You do need it for industrialization, and of course afterwards you do want to get flight, radio, and advanced flight for those planes. This is going to be a technology that at the moment Gaul cannot actually handle, honestly. Like he cannot handle fighters. Second. Oh, there we go. We got a few knights coming up from Korea as well. He just probably wants to get the garrison defense going. I do notice to the southwest Japan is there. They are not allies, but honestly I don't think Japan is anything to worry about. The moment Japan is more concentrated on his sim rather than anything else. He did go for the Monumentality Golden Age, his second one, and he is using that 180 faith a turn to try to get bigger. It doesn't look like he's getting that much bigger though. He does have 2 more cities to the south, but it's a little bit off timing compared to Korea's early expansion, not to mention Mali's early expansion. You've seen religious settlement matter quite a bit over here for Mali, and of course his focus on those trade routes, on those settlers. This is something that I have to mention because we've seen it multiple times. Players picking religious settlements but not actually spamming out those settlers, like picking them and they saying, oh, I got this bonus, I feel safe now, like it's gonna be good, it's gonna be fine, I don't care about it. But then you should care about it. You should try to get them as fast as possible. You should try to get those extra production centers going. That's basically what the cities are, production centers. They do allow you to expand much faster. They do allow you to get your empire up much faster. You think it's very easy to to process, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's always that easy to process. We do have Charleston coming up with encampments, Baltimore also going for encampments, Cincinnati going for encampments. Oh man, this is such a sad sight to see, by the way. Whenever you see a nation like America, or like Bulmus for example, which is very focused on sim, go for encampments, that is just Bro, sad, bro, sad. But he's forced to. He's doing what he needs to be doing here. I gotta say, so I gotta recognize this. I'm just saying it's sad because encampments and not preserves. Come on, more preserves. Less encampments. Let him be. Let him breathe. We got England coming up here with a few courses. Don't see a spy inside of the cities of America, and I don't see yet a general from England, even if he did manage to get an encampment. He did not actually get the projects in, and it's going to take a while for him to get there. Looks like he is going to try to defend those traders, and of course America does have a few horses that are trying to get in there. What do we have here? Mali. America did manage to put a spy on Mali, though. There's still no spy from Mali here. Oh, never mind. There is a spy from England in Los Angeles. Okay, there we go. Very nice. That's very nice. Okay, Mali cannot push through here. The east side, Rome, still did not choose to go against Hungary yet. We do have him trying to get more traders. He's on a mission to get the gold for his teammates. I'm pretty sure that's actually what stopped him from going against Hungary there to the north. He needed to get the gold somehow for Teddy Roosevelt and for Crow, for Ambiorix. This is going to be a major problem, though. I do see Terracotta Army about to finish here in Gaul City. I do see him getting more traders. I do see him managing to get that Temple of Statue of Zeus, I mean, with the free spearmen and the free archers. They got a lot of free army from that wonder. He's also trying to increase as much as possible his damage points against Korea with some intelligence, with some extra intel with the spies and so on. But unfortunately, looking at the size difference between them, it kind of looks like he's just waiting for his opponent to chop his head off. Oh man, this is it is what it is. Let me see where is okay. Mali did notice the horse of America is pushing a little bit forward. Okay, it's fine. We got Japan also getting a spy and to steal some gold from Mali here. We got a spy from the Gaul. We got a spy from America. Everybody trying to spy on Mali. Getting that gold per turn is going to be important. Getting that gold away from his opponent. But honestly, they're making so much gold, they don't care that much. We got also Mali trying to push a little bit towards the north, towards Charleston, dragging all of the American defenses there. And at the moment, it doesn't look like America's units are going to move out that much. So many pillages coming up from Mali. He basically got his gold back from improving those Monte Carlos. And I do see he did build new ones in the city of Timbuktu. Okay. We got aqueducts coming up from Todeni. Looks like university coming up from university. Preslav running. Well, he's getting a catapult here. This is going to be very important, by the way. More catapults from Gara. This is going to be so nice. We got we do have Hungary trying to get some stronger units in the south and in the east. Still doesn't need to worry about the Japanese army or the Roman army. They're basically locked in place here. And we're going to need to see, I think the next moment will probably be Korea. So we're going to have a moment of respiro here for like next maybe 10 turns, and then Korea is going to need a lot of gold to upgrade his units or buy out some planes. If he, oh my god, if he just buys out a few planes, bam, it's going to take out gold here. We do have him going for squaring in full top 3 here, civil engineering into getting a lot of these universities going. I do see he managed to get Newton in the city of Busan, which of course boosted him to 260 science, 121 culture. It does have 202 production, and we do see Crow is trying to get that science up, and unfortunately it's not fast enough. Terracotta Army is going to finish in Noviodunum next turn, and Doji Roj, bună seara, domnule! We got Ratumakos coming up with campus in 2 turns, and he's gonna need to start finishing up those libraries and of course the universities in them. I do see Gaul is gonna try to get Kilvakisivani as well in 4 turns, and we do need to see what he's gonna use it on. As in what kind of city state is he gonna try to get out. Irelus Maximus is keeping an eye on Vilnius. We do have Granada Zdargore, okay, that's America. Giara on Cardiff, that's actually, wait a second, where is Cardiff? Okay, this is to the north of Korea. They're same team, okay, never mind, they're same team. Gara on Mitla, Geoffrus on Geneva, okay, Geoffrus is Korea, so he's getting those extra points there. Giara on Taruga. Taruga is to the south of Gaul. It looks like the moment is not actually doing anything, and it does look like Taruga does have a decent amount of swordsmen here. It's gonna be quite tough for the Gaul to push through it. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to move that many units there. Terracotta Army did get finished, and it does look like Gaul will need to get all of these promotions in. I think he got it for the spy. If I'm not mistaken, he did build a spy from Adoatuca, so he has a level 1 spy. He can try to get it to a level 2. Looks like a wasted Terracotta Army. Yeah, it does. South Wales. What's happening with South Wales? South Wales. Oh, where Cardiff is. Oh. I got it. Never a waste to deny Terracotta Army from an opponent. Yeah, that is a good point over there. Gaul did deny it from an opponent here, and yeah, that's good. He did get some promotion as well, like level 1 archers, spearmen, and so on, swordsman. Man, so many spies here. So many spies. Looking at 2 spies from the Gaul. We got America, we got Rome, and we got Japan. Oh man, Mali just needs to get spies counter spy this, honestly. Oh well, it's happening. England, 2, 4, 6, 8 cities. He did get another one here on Bradford. Looks like he is coupling his economy with Hungary, trying to get that gold in. Only Geoffrus is a bit too far away from everybody else to trade with, and he's gonna need a lot of gold support here from his teammates, but it's fine. He's gonna be the one with science, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get what he needs when he needs it. Come on, England. Yeah, let's go England. Where is Sedition going? He's just making a few courses here. He's protecting the Mali traders. You can see how these traders are trying to get around, trying to get to the English cities. Helena Rivalo, welcome to the subs. Hello there. Thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated, sir. Builders coming up from London and Birmingham. I'm pretty sure those are with feudalism bonuses. It does look like at the moment Mali is going to need to build another army or buy another army. I do see him buying out trebuchets from his land. He does have 240 gold and only per turn and only 30 faith in the capital city. I think he went for foreign ministry, and he is starting to get a few muskets out from Todeni, Niani, and Korusa. Oh, actually, he's building 4 of them from his cities. Okay, not bad. Mali is in the middle of opponents. Oh, Petrus, thank you for, look at that, anonymous gifter. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated, sir. Oh, we're actually getting to that goal over here. We're getting to 250. One more, and we got to 250. Let's go. Campus coming up in Charleston. It looks like Pingala did establish there. Zdargore, it did manage to push out his opponents here. 70 science with 141 culture. Minus 10 gold per turn, unfortunately. Both him and Korea do have gold problems. Rome is managing to get back on track here with 110 gold a turn. He is managing to upkeep his allies' needs. But that's at the cost of him not attacking into Hungary. And we actually got there. Dodgy Roj, subscribe for 2 months. Welcome, sir. Anonymous, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We actually got there. Yeah. Woo! Yay! We got there. I think that's the first month in like 4 months or something like that, or 5 months that I actually managed to get there. Oh man, thank you so much, guys. Apex Etera, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. We do have, by the way, Japan getting another spy here. It looks like he did manage to recruit also Timur, and got a few muskets here. It looks like we do have X6 DR Smooth. Good evening, sir. And oh my God, Anonymous just dropped another 5. Oh my God, bro. Thank you so much. Star Spanky, Zora, Bună seara, domnule, Tarek Legris, Bike Rush. Oh my God, yeah, we're getting there. Oh, and wait, what's happening here? Oh, my mom says check YouTube. What's happening on YouTube? Oh my God, what's going on there? Oh, okay, got it. That was an old message. We do have a goal coming up here with Ethelfled. It looks like a builder coming up in 110. That spy is going to take 2 more turns to finish in Aduatuca, and honestly it looks like all of their spies are not actually working for the extra intelligence. They're just trying to get as much gold away from Mali as possible. And looking at the score screen here, we're going to need to check out how much gold Mali is losing. He's on 251 gold a turn. This is, man, I guess this is a way to try to take away that shine of Mansa Musa. How much gold do you think they're taking away from him? We got over here 251 gold a turn. Who do you feel has the momentum? I would say at the moment Seondok has the momentum. I do notice Japan is trying to get back on track over here, but he is not even close to how much total science Seondok did manage to get, and I fear we're gonna see Korea get planes very quickly here. The biggest issue is he's gonna need to do something about the gold generation. Of course, that's where Gara comes in. Sedition and Giara also are starting to get the gold going, and from what I see, Korea does have quite a bit of production also. He's starting to work on these industrial zones. These are going to be great for adding production to him, and he's on very good cultures also. The difference between him and Ambiorix just got extremely big. 4,200 versus 1,400. That is a lot. Yes, Ambiorix does have a little bit more culture, but honestly it doesn't matter. It's still probably going to be a difference of a few tons between Geoff getting mobilization and fascism, and Crow getting it up. Black Wolf also, good evening, sir. How are you doing? Now we do need to see Chancery coming up from Linsok to get more bonus over here for the Diplo quarter. I do see, of course, more Bidums every time Gaul is putting another city. He's trying to get there. Ethelfred as a general, that's one thing that Korea is missing, a general. He's hard building a few more Hawachas. This is surprising, honestly. I was expecting him to go for something like light calves, like horses or coursers or even calves, so he can get there faster to his opponent's cities. You see he's going flight and nationalism. He needs units to actually take out his opponent, right? Take up his opponent's cities. Like these walls are not going to matter at all. Yes, I know the walls are kind of free. Hey, Anonymous, another one. We got Black Wolf with a tier 1 sub. Hello there, sir. Welcome. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm sorry for my kind words, sir. Kind words. Yes, very nice. Very nice indeed. It's a very good Christmas surprise over here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We got coursers coming up from Birmingham. Looks like Hungary did try to push in with a few black armies to see what's going on here. And I think there were a few units that jumped in here because these guys are allies. So I'm not sure what happened. Maybe Rome tried to get in there with a unit or two. And as you can see over here, England had to send a few armies to a few units to defend here. I guess we'll see what we will see. Rome is also trying to get into the traders. Okay, Mandecalu is still alive, so traders are still alive. Four tiles, guys, 4 tiles. It looks like England is managing to defend against the Roman attacks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Rome. That sent the units there. Looks like GG already. I don't know. We'll see. Lucky people, dodge them all. Oh, Potter's touch. Look, another one. Oh my god. Just trickling in over here. Thank you so much. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. We do have university coming up in Yokohama. Looks like the moment Japan is trying to use that second monumentality phase that he has going to expand his empire and enrich it. Unfortunately, he didn't get that many cities out, and from what I can see, he's going to have quite an issue in the next part of the game. We do have him now with a monumentality. He's not going to get the next golden age, and from what I can see, Crow is very close to getting one. Giara did manage to get one, but none of the other players did go for a golden age. Anonymous is so amazing today. Anonymous, amazing. Yes, plus plus. Well, we do have England. Okay, managing to stop that attack. Looks like Rome is trying to figure out if he can attack. Oh, he just figured out that he can't pillage this one either. The Mandecalu is still there, still alive, and still protecting that trader. It's 4 tiles out. That's enough. That's enough. Oh, got another one. Star Spanky. Ce faci, domnule? Bună seara. Art 360 got one. Hello Bex, Merry Christmas to you too, sir, and welcome. How are you doing? How is, of course, Brazil? How is everything? I heard Brazil is cheering for the World Cup as well. I saw Brazilian people actually cheering for Argentina, which made me a bit like confused over there. Aren't you like friendly competitors or something like that? Land Salmon 86. Wow, another one. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Anonymous Gifter. It just keeps on coming. Oh my god. Okay. Korea over here coming up with more factories. He needs that extra production. He's 1 turn out from getting flight, and from what I can see is trying to get a bit more amenities in his cities as well for that extra happiness level. I still did not manage to equal out his gold loss. We do have him minus 24 gold at 10 while Gara is going there, going with 271. I guess this is a good moment for us to take a bit of time off and see how much gold actually Gara is making. Every turn these spies are trying to steal gold from him, and as you can see there still are 2 spies there with another 2 trying to gain more sources so they get better action. We do have Siphon Funds 1 turn, Siphon Funds 3 turns, so again 2 spies actually working on this. I think there was another spy in Tanmika, but I guess he finished his mission and he either died or got captured, one of the 2. We do need to see if Gara here is gonna actually get the full gold per turn or not. 269 gold, he should be. Oh, he just spent the gold on more stuff here. He's on 105 gold per turn. Okay, gold right now, actually. 105 gold in the bank, 105 gold in the bank. He's 269 per turn. Anonymous is amazing. Anonymous is amazing. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Let's see. Gold. How much gold is he making? How much gold are they stealing from him? Okay, so they're stealing around 40. He's on 310, so that means he got 205. He was on 269 gold, but he dropped down to 239. Okay. So 54 gold was the difference. Okay, we do have courses being bought here. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to give the free pillages here for Rome, so he's getting a few courses going. Cuirassiers also coming out from Curusa. I do have to point out Zdargore did stall out with his science. He's only on 73 science, and I do see him barely going for siege tactics. That's bottom 3. He is trying to get as many of these diplo points as possible. Statue of Liberty coming up in 12 turns from the city of Cincinnati, and I do see he did manage to stabilize his defense to the south as well, even if Mali is going to try to push in with some Mendecalus, unless he actually goes for a few turns back, get those upgraded to cuirassiers, core them up, and then go back against America. It doesn't look like he's gonna have any kind of success over here. He still did not get a general, which of course denies him that extra +5 that he could have had against his opponent. I do have encampment training projects coming out from Hungary. He is going to try to snatch another one of these generals. We're in the Renaissance era, and I do see Rome also on 13 general points a turn. The fact that he got an encampment from Cume, the city that he has, Pingala double, and Oracle is allowing him to get so much. Bex, we are angry that we lost the classification in encounter, winning the game with 4 minutes left. The rest is a consequence. Oh, man, yeah. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine that must hurt. I don't think Romania even went to the our like football scene is really bad, really bad. It's like filled with like corruption and stuff like that. I don't know, man. It's like a big swamp. You think somebody would need to drain the swamp, but we got nobody to actually drain the swamp in the football scene. It is what it is. At least you guys have actually talented players. You know, we don't. We have money-making machines, and that's it. Like using the anyway, I'm deviating. I don't want to talk about this. This is not a subject that I'm that familiar with. I'm just saying whatever. Recon. We do. Let's go for nuclear. And let's go for spectator. Recon. Let's go. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Really, this is not a subject that I can say yes or no to. I have no idea of it. I stopped thinking about football quite some time ago, but I have to recognize the emotion that is being generated along with the World Cup. You get a lot of people that are cheering for one side or the other. You get to see a lot of good players, good plays going, and that is amazing to take part of, and that's something that definitely we can recognize. I think everybody can recognize. Also, the fact that you get to hold it in different countries does allow them to get quite a bit of tourism. You get to know those countries, you get to experience them, you get to experience the food, the culture, the people, and so on and so forth, which is quite nice. It's actually something quite nice. I think the first time I came to France, for example, I was in Germany with my family, and the firm that my father was working for got a bus to take us to one of the wait, it was in Germany? It was in France? Did we pass through France? No, it was in Belgium. I think it was in Belgium, if I remember correctly. Well, I went to Belgium, not a city in Belgium. I totally forgot what the game was, who was playing against whom, but it was interesting. I was little, man. I was little. Messi winning isn't that bad either. Yeah. You already had a good selection with Popescu in '95. I mean, we had some good players like Hagi, Popescu, like Ducadam, I believe, was a famous goalkeeper, but it just died off. Like during the mid 2000s, I believe, it like totally went down under. I don't know. It happens. Like I said, I don't have that much to relate specifically on players about the subject. Hey, we got aerodromes coming up from Busan, and we do need to see when Gwangju is gonna get one. Come on, Gwangju. Okay. Is he just gonna use gold here to buy out stuff? No, I see Gara is using his gold per turn every time for something, and from what I noticed, he did not explode in the gold as we are used to seeing Mali over here just get like thousands of gold per 10 points. Yeah, who cares about football? Well, I honestly, there are quite a few people that actually care about football in 2022. Interestingly enough, my favorite player from Romania has already been Viorel Moldovan. Yeah, that's another one as well. There we go. Oh, guys, you actually know a lot of players. You know more players from Romania than I know. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know if that might be a bit shameful for me, honestly. You actually know more football from Romania than me. What? Sports ball? Yeah, sports ball. Yeah. He was. Hagi is Romanian, yeah. But honestly, I wouldn't put Hagi on the same level as Zinedine Zidane. Come on. They just don't even compare. Same generation, totally different quality, man. Yeah. There we go. Okay, we got Hungary coming up with more encampment training projects. Looks like he's trying to get these away from his opponent over here, Rome from the south. And we do see Japan did also stop building an army. He's getting attacked by Mitra from the south. Looks like Mitra is being quite annoying over here in the city of Shizuoka. There is a Japanese crossbowman inside of that city, and he can counterattack if need be. And as you can see, that's exactly what he's doing. We do have campus coming up from Nagano. We do have knights coming up from Fukuoka. Shipyards in Yokohama. And we will see the next timing attacks. Geoffrus did manage to get to 361, and that is pre-labs. We do see him getting a few more Hawachas here. Actually, I'm very surprised about this, by the way. His use of Hawachas instead of trying to go for Cuirassiers or Cavs. I think Cavs would be the best choice here, because you do need a fast unit to go and take over cities if you use the planes to attack the units, to attack the city centers. You just need a fast unit to take them out entirely. And of course, spending more gold on units like Hawachas and the production on units like Hawachas does seem like it's a bit out of base. Sumer, though, does seem like they have a really good handle on when it comes to the science. We got 396, 213, 209, and 170. We just went into the next part of the game here, into the next era, and it looks like they went the dark golden on Ambiotics. He's gonna get to reform the coinage, and it's not a big reform the coinage, but at least he's getting a positive gold here with a almost 400 production. That 100 science is kind of holding him back, though, and he's going to have a lot of issues with it. We do have on the other side very, very good science income. 400 science on Geoffrus, Sedition is on 213, Giara 209, and Gara on 170. It looks like in the long term, Giara did manage to come out from that weakness from the beginning, from the fact that he did not manage to get a golden age. He did manage to get a lot more science than Rome, and as you can see, he managed to get back on track when it comes to his culture and gold generation. Even if Rome is gonna try to attack into him right now, I don't think he's gonna be successful here. It does look like Rome is starting to produce quite a few knights. We might be looking at a defensive army or even an offensive one. Rome might be looking to attack Hungary over here with Cuirassiers. I don't think that's going to be a good idea. We do have Hungary with core ability on his units, and I'm pretty sure he's going to get these upgraded into Hussars. Hussars are going to be amazingly strong. Afraid of pikemen. I believe that Korea's goal is nukes. That's quite long, though. I see him he keeps on building these aerodromes, and I guess we do need to check out. Oh, he already got one in Yangsan. We do need to check out if he has enough aluminium. I don't think he knows aluminium yet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's going bottom 3. He's going military science now. Does he have aluminum? Aluminum. Oh, he has one here. He doesn't know about it though. Does he have another one? That's only 2 points per turn. That's not a lot of aluminium per turn. Okay. Oh, another one here in Gangneung, so that's 4 points. And of course he can get airports in his cities. 3 airports, 6, that's gonna be a lot of fighters. Usually if you don't want to pull off a fast attack, you just go for bombers to attack your opponent's cities and take them out with camps, but I don't think that's what he's doing here. I think fighters is probably gonna be the way to go here. I guess more about bombers, helicopters for Korea. Helena has the same thought. Yeah. It's hard to see what EDV is playing for at this point. EDV. Oh, you mean L'Anvers du Victor? Yeah. Wait, you don't call it LDV? You call it EDV? Okay. Oh, you don't count the L. Okay. I should have taken that into account also. I mean, I should have thought about that. Oh man, every time I switch to Discord I see the cookies of Salty Capybara. Salty! Oh man. Cookies. Oh, I forgot to tell you that movie with the parrot was amazing. Cookie. That was incredible. Poop Fangle, hello there ma'am. This is only 0.9 Sumer. What do they have planned for 1.0? I can can you imagine 1.0 is gonna get so big. They're gonna get so strong. Look at them go. Maybe they train late game for next season in D4. Yeah. Gober Dragon, good evening sir. Hello. How are you doing? Give me a second, I need to check something out. There we go. We got Cuirassiers coming off from England. He did manage to stabilize the defense against America's push here, and it does look like at the moment, even if there were a few units coming off from Rome to pillage the lands of England and of course take care of the Mali trade routes, they could not get to them. It was England with Hungary and of course Mali managing to defend all of those, and now they pushed back the American units back to the territory. Roman units died, and Rome, it looks like he's forcing himself to do another army here. He is kind of far enough to put any kind of pressure on England. He is close enough to Mali though. From what I can see at the moment, he doesn't have a strong enough army or a strong enough difference in science between him and Mali to pressure him. And we're going to need to see if Mali is going to get to properly use his gold. At the moment, Mali has been upgrading a few bombers to the north of his territory towards America, and he keeps on pressuring him to keep him down in his production queues. Still, a Statue of Liberty being finished here in Cincinnati in 9 turns, and of course that's one of the winning conditions of L'Anvers du Victor. We do have where is it 5.20 points of Bulmus. Unfortunately, as you can see over here, a loss to diplo points in the last Congress. Did we see? Oh man, okay, well I guess this bombard is starting to shoot his opponent here. Interestingly enough, only this one can shoot, right? This one cannot shoot. This one, yeah, this one can shoot on this. Okay. Anyway, more cities coming up from the Gaul on the east side. Monte Carlo's going in to pillage a few tiles. We do see Korea getting his aerodromes up, and this is, I guess, the big question mark that we have to answer. What is Korea going to use? Is he going to use fighters? Is he going to use bombers? Is he going to be tanks? Is he going to be helicopters, or one of those in between? He does have a lot of science going. The biggest problem is the gold generation, and of course he did go for a dark age here. Minus 73 gold at 10 for Geoffrus, while Gara is on 298. Losing that pen brush and voice did put him down under quite a bit. Trying to get some more banks going. I do see he did build harbor here in Pyongyang. Quite surprisingly, he put it on the east side instead of putting it to the south here. I don't know why he didn't, but anyway, it is what it is. Now we do need to see him trying to stabilize the gold generation. Well, I know Mali can definitely fund those wars, but it's better to have a way for you to get there anyway. Looks like America is getting attacked from the seas. Mali is trying to put a few units in the water, so he stops the production of Statue of Liberty. He does need to stop it for a few turns because there is one being built here in Birmingham. Looks like there's a chop also for that city center, and it does look like he can't actually switch this one. This is 4 tiles out, a bit too far away for him. I guess he's... Oh, there we go. 7 turns here. They're gonna take away that opportunity to build it. Yeah, they're definitely taking it away. 7 turns. Wait, where is... who this? Zdargore. Zdargore is the last one. Oh, no. And he definitely doesn't want to chop this. Is he gonna chop this forest? Is he actually gonna chop this forest? Is he gonna crush his own heart to chop that forest for the Statue of Liberty and then replant it? Or did he just plant that woods? Is that new growth? I don't know if it's new growth. It should say, right? I think it should say. No, it doesn't. No, we don't know. Oh, man. If Abo was on the west side, I would have... right, adjacency, right. Oh, totally forgot about that. Wait, the America just... Okay, I guess it's fine. That's not a preserve. It's just gonna plant it, yeah. Statue of Liberty still did not go down more than 1 turn. And yes, you're correct, that is Korea, and he loses adjacency. Oh my god, yes, Pyongyang. There we go. It is what it is. If harbor was on all triangle, thank you so much. By the way, George Truman doesn't have harbor. Yes, you're correct. Cooper Dragon, nukes plus helis. That's the prediction coming up on Korea. Well, hopefully. We got banks coming up here in Jeonju. It looks like Geoffrus keeps on building these Hawachas, and now finally he started putting some production into his biplanes. Aerodromes coming up from Busan and Jinju, and we do need to see how fast he's going to manage to get them to fighters and of course move them to the east side. Geoffrus stopped going bottom 3. Now he's going back on the steam power. He's going top 3 towards these, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want radio and advanced flight. Since he didn't get the radio, he doesn't know about his aluminum yet. As you can see, he discovers aluminum at a radio. He does have that one to the south of Gangneung, and there was another one here northeast of Daejeon. Okay, so 2 tiles. Can he settle one? No. It is what it is. Okay, still no major attack coming up from Mali here, and it does look like America's Zdargore is trying to catch one of the Monte Carlos out of position. That's not going to happen. Also seems like we got 6 more turns of a Statue of Liberty, while 5 more turns are going to be happening here on England. Looks like England did manage to chop that tile, the rainforest tile, and it was enough to stop it for to increase the production for 2 turns. Very nice. He'll just plant the woods. Well, yeah. That's why I was wondering if it's a new growth or old growth, right? Old growth you can chop and then replant with new growth, but if you chop new growth, I believe you can't plant it anymore, or you can't chop it anymore. One of the two. Right? There was a difference over there. At University coming up from Baltimore, he definitely needs a lot more science to keep up with Gara's 200. While we do have Gara also trying to get a few more era score points. Machu Picchu going in. Oh, that's a very curious Machu Picchu. I guess he's gonna get some adjacency towards theater squares, kick W. We do have military academies coming up from Modagus. He did build 1, 2, 3, 4 of 5 of these encampments, and he's going to probably try to go and get the oil generation going. These cuirassiers are not actually going to manage to do that much damage, but he can try to take out some units here from the east of Cincinnati, forcing the American units to defend the east as well as the south. At the moment, England doesn't seem to be pushing. He does have a few cuirassiers in the city's building, and he's also spamming out encampments from his cities. That oil does seem more juicy right now. Geoffrus did manage to get back around the 50 gold per turn, and he keeps on building his banks to get that gold balanced. We do have him putting down another aerodrome, and he started chopping down his biplanes here. In Busan he has one going, in Yangsan has another one going for a few more archaeological museums as well, art museums, trying to get that extra culture in there. He did get to 382 production. I do have to point out this is one of the few moments that he actually has more production than Ambiorix. I think this is the first time in the game he managed to get more production than Ambiorix. They were about there, like 1 point difference, but I never actually saw him get more production. And this is Ambiorix with Auckland as well. Even these water tiles are giving him so much production here. You can still chop secondary, but chops don't bring you any production. Oh, okay, so that was the difference. Okay, so that you can't infinitely chop, you just don't get production. Okay, I mean that's basically like you can't chop. You can still use, I guess you can still fool yourself into using that production, how to say, charge for the builder, but you can't actually get any benefits from it. It is what it is. Okay. Military academy is coming out from Guangzhou, getting that oil. It's going to take a while to get all of the oil, though. As in, even getting refining for the discovery of oil. I don't think he actually got refining. Let's see. No, he doesn't have oil. He does not have oil. CS control, yes, Baraglov. Oui. Irelus on Vilnius looks like a crow with a goal is keeping Cardiff and Brussels and Auckland, all of the 3 industrial centers here. We got Giara on Preslav, Zdargore on Granada. Nobody's actually keeping an eye on Armagh. Geoffrus is keeping Geneva, and I do see Gara on Mitla, Taruga on Giara, and Sedition on 37. Aren't they from the same team? They are from the same team, so they have like all of the science city states, and that's the reason they actually have so much science. 450 science, 258, 230, and 200. That is a lot of science on them. I believe we should also see a Statue of Liberty. Oh my god, there still is a war going on here. A Statue of Liberty coming up in 3 turns. 3 turns here for America, but that's just not good enough. America should get it 1 turn earlier if he wants to get it, because he's chopping the banana. That's what happened here. He chopped that rainforest. I think, yeah, there we go. He has no more chop left. Chopping the banana only gives you food, if I'm not mistaken. A bit, well, I guess population. How does that work actually? You chop food and boom, you actually grow your population immediately. Yeah, banana is only food. We do have Hungary coming up with quite a few armies here in the south. He does have the Hussar upgrade for them. It doesn't cost him that much, and I'm pretty sure he has the gold if he needs to. Looks like Rome did get a few defensive units, and honestly, if all of these Hungarian units are getting into Hussars, they should be able to keep on pushing through Rome, especially since he does have general advantage. Now, there is a general here to the north, that's Trungtrak, one to the west, that's Zdargore. It doesn't look like Mali is going to care about that. Multiple bombards and cuirassiers coming out from the cities of Rome. Now, he needs to be careful about the north and the west side. Started upgrading his units on the west here. Maybe he wants to pressure a little bit Mali. I'm not so certain that's actually going to be a good idea. Mali still has a decent amount of gold generated, and even if he's getting spied on from multiple sides, I see 3 cities are getting spied on here. And actually, that's a good question. 287. We got 187. Let's see what's going to happen here. It's a magic bananas. Yes, that makes instant babies. I know, right? Instant baby banana. You go to the supermarket and you get instant baby banana. Poof, baby comes up. Did he get it? Oh my god, that's so much less gold than he actually made. Or did he upgrade something? Maybe he upgraded something and we didn't see exactly how much gold he got. I'm sorry, I got distracted by magic baby banana. It happens. Gara got the first caravel. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's actually going to attack America here. He has, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like he's going to be on time with this. Yeah, the caravel is not strong enough to push through the Corsair, and he needs 2 turns, right? 2 turns Birmingham, 2 turns him. Birmingham doesn't have another job to go for, and I don't see another builder here. Oh well, they're gonna have to same turn it. I believe this will be a lot of the morale lost over here on their side if they're gonna lose that Statue of Liberty. I think that one of the few chances they have in this game is, of course, to try to go for a Diplo victory, and by the looks of it, with Bulmus on 5 out of 20, he would definitely need that, but honestly, even so, it's kind of a hard target to achieve, because we do have at least 3 more congresses for them to go through, and they're in danger of actually losing a player with Korea's high science. If Korea does manage to overtake a Cross Empire, you can imagine how fast this is going to go sideways. I feel we have coastal Gaul. You put the Diplo points on coastal Gaul. Yeah, I mean, I guess Gaul did have the opportunity to get those points, those Statue of Liberty points. The thing is, they put the points on America because he did manage to get Mahabodhi Temple, so those were 2 extra Diplo points quite easily. He went holy sites, so he had that going for him. It doesn't seem like it was enough, though. Definitely doesn't seem like it was enough. Okay, Gaul actually started getting culture. Well, 3 out of 74. That's not gonna work. We do have Geoffrus 123. It looks like Crow is 213 and Zdargore on 178, though. That's a lot of culture. Well, I'm pretty sure Geoffrus here is gonna find out about his aluminium, and now he's gonna send those workers in. He just got one from Gangdong and gonna improve this one, and he's going to need to improve this one as well to the northeast of Dijon, where he is getting another one of these aerodromes going. Busan also getting there. Okay, we got the biplanes moving to the southeast. They're going to turn into fighters when as fast as he gets advanced flight, and as you can see, he's 1 turn away from it with 461 science. Now, still doesn't have positive gold generation on minus 39 gold a turn. Oh man, same turn, Statue of Liberty. This feels bad. This really feels bad. England taking it away from America like that. Who can get statue? It's England. England is the first one. Well, I guess the first one, the higher up. Zdargore, which is America, is the last one in the lobby. Oh, give me a second, please. There we go. Okay. Still England not really interested in pushing in. He's probably going to wait for tanks. He does have combustion in 3, and that's something that America at the moment cannot really defend against. America going top 3 on cartography. Interesting choice. He probably wants to get some safety settles out. Kisbala0313. Hello there, sir, and thank you so much for the follow. We do have Rome coming up here with campuses, Viking shots. I see he keeps on building an army. Unfortunately, that's also going to eat away at his gold per turn. You can see actually, whoa, Gallic Empire getting 76 gold per turn. Oh my god, okay, he's actually doing this. But not, I mean, at the moment he's in a reform the coinage, so that's kind of, you know, fake gold per turn. He's trying to get more banks in. He's trying to be successful here. Unfortunately, he's gonna die to planes. We got biplanes, we got fighters coming out. We do have soon enough bombers also coming out, and of course Gara does need to get some more gold for his teammate over here for Korea to upkeep his army. We do have also Statue of Liberty finishing up on England. Sedition 33 did also get Santa Cruz as an admiral, allowing him to get a fleet out of his an armada out of his units, and they are 10 turns away from getting to the next stage. England does have the core ability on his units, and he's gonna get a few pre-built tanks over here next to the city of Hull, where he does have encampment training projects running from quite a few cities actually. They did manage to get to the generals that are gonna give bonuses towards the modern era land units, and as you can see over here, we do have quite a few of them with enough points. England is going to need to get those projects in so he can recruit one of these. You can't wait, how do you all make sure no one is stream sniping? Well, we kind of caught during our days quite a few stream snipers. I'm trusting the community, first of all, to watch the chat. I'm trusting the players to also be, how to say, honest about this and not stream snipe. And also, I do have to point out the timer for the players is quite slow. It's quite fast. I mean, there's very little time for them to do that much of anything else, and you should be paying attention to the game rather than anything. The Civ game in general is a game that is quite open in information. You do get to acquire a lot of information about your opponent by revealing his land, by seeing his stats, by seeing the points, and so on and so forth, and you make an idea from it. People will get serious yes, that's also something. Like, it's, you know, it's not something that you can do a lot of the times. I think we did ban somebody in the Premier League from just being on a stream, just his name popping out over there. We didn't know if he stream sniped or not. We just saw his name, so it happens. Oh, attack from Hungary on Japan. Japan not ready. Got caught with his pants down. Looks like Japan over here is gonna need to do something against these hussars, because yeah, these are going to be tough for him. Looks like Hungary is also trying to pressure Rome over here to the southwest. I believe at this point he's kind of spreading his attack in, and that's just going to put more pressure on Rome, but at the same time it might actually make Hungary lose quite a few units. Not sure if this is the best idea, but if his idea is to create chaos and put more pressure on his opponent, he's achieving that, especially since America did lose his Statue of Liberty, putting more pressure right now. Well, it's gonna be an interesting thing. Korea is also getting fighters right in the face of Gaul, and this is something that they cannot fight. Even if he has insufficient aluminium, which actually does give him a penalty of -10, he can still one-shot the units of Gaul, and that is gonna give him so much of an advantage. We got Cavs coming up from Korea. It looks like he's finishing up more aerodromes here. He's gonna need to buy out that aluminum tile so he can improve it. And of course I do see he has another builder here to the south of Gangneung. He's trying to build a hangar so he can get his airports going, and that's going to take a little bit of time, but he's going to get there when he gets there. Give me a second. Checking something really quickly. There we go. Okay, so we got Korea actually putting a fighter right in the face of Japan here. He's going to try to soften the blows on the units of Hungary. He's going to try to easily take out the Japanese units and then let Hungary take them out entirely. We do need to see if this is going to be a good tactic for him. It does look like Korea doesn't have bombers at the moment, which would be which would allow him to actually take out the cities of Hungary, Japan much faster. It also seems like at the moment the gold generation is starting to eat in Lanvers du Victor's chances of winning this. They can't really upgrade units at a fast pace, and as you can see over here, only Ambiorix is making decent gold, 110, while Japan being attacked is on -14, Zdargore is on -13, and of course now Gaul being attacked will require him to get a lot of units as well. It looks like he did manage to get an awesome Teocalli with so much culture and gold and production and food in this lake, and this is amazing. By the way, this is with Auckland bonuses. Crow does have Auckland. Do have pike shots also coming out from the Gallic cities. These fighters of Korea do have +6 intel on opponents' movement, since all of the spies of Gaul were sent towards the cities of Mali so they can steal some gold. As you can see over here, they are still actually here. They're still trying to siphon funds. We got an attack coming up from Rome going against Mali, and from what we can see, he's actually not managing to push through the cuirassier line that easily. Of course, Mali can just keep on buying these units out and sending them to the front line to defend against an opponent, against using the city of Tadmika as a safe haven. We do need to see what Korea is going to do with his planes. I'm pretty sure he should just keep on attacking so he can get the experience points going. And I do see in the southwest over here on the Japan side, it doesn't look like Hungary is actually going to pressure, it's going to breach through. Like, he's pressuring, but he's not breaching the defenses of his opponent. And he was kind of forced to retreat from Rome side also. Only a few of these hussars remaining. He did manage to probably kill one or two units and got a pillage off, but that's about it. He got stopped there. Oh, he got a hussar in. Ooh, hello, baby. He got a hussar in. Okay. This is going to be dangerous. Just keep going, bro. Keep going. Yeah. He's trying to pillage. He's going for the pillage. Yeah, there we go. He's going for the coal. He's going for the meat, the bones. Yeah. Governor Plaza, let's go. Hussar, hussar. Oh, this must be demoralizing, I gotta say. I guess Irelus Maximus is going on the west side, trying to put some pressure on Tadmika, and he's feeling good about that. We do have England that should have been actually on tanks. Why did he not go on tanks? Did he go top 3 again? Is he putting this off so he can get more cuirassiers, I guess? He's also getting great library from Buckingham in one turn, and maybe there is a problem with gold. They do have a decent amount of gold in the bank. They should have been able to upgrade at least 2 or 3 tanks here. Feels like pressing America should be a priority. America getting more settlers towards the north of Charleston. Interesting. timing for him to try to get more settlers. And Korea, I think, took away a packing shot. If I'm not mistaken, there was another packing shot here. Yeah, lost movement, got experience. He shot at something. We got bombers coming up from Jeonju, while the cities on the west side are all working on hangars. He did manage to upgrade the aluminium tile in Daejeon and the one in Gangneung. Getting that aluminium per turn, very, very important at this stage. Let's see, the packing shot won't stay long on the field. Yeah, he's not gonna hold that long. And he's getting new ones. He's at least one turning them. He has a decent amount of production and he's one turning them. It's oh man, mass production. Crow going rifling and conservation. He's probably furiously trying to get to steel. Not gonna help him out though. Bombers are gonna chew through steel so quickly. Okay. Geoffrus 2 turns combustion. Sedition is going mass production in 1 turn. I see Gara also going for steel in 2. Looks like the moment Rome was forced to go back. It looks like the city of wait, what? Hello? Is Kume gonna die? Cause somehow England got in here with some courses, put the city of Kume under siege. 2 units died over here. Looks like Rome's units that were defending Kume died. Oh my god, Jose! Get in there, Jose! It happens. It one-shots all, I think. Not very resistant. Oh! AEW? People will get how well do fighters work against ancient walls? Yeah, the fighters, no, I don't think they one-shot ancient walls, but they do decent damage. The bombers are just overwhelming that defense. These are not ancient walls though. These are medieval ones, because he did have that engineer. Beck's already asking about the GG. Yeah, we might see it. They're getting pressure all over the place. Now this is where the action is. And I think they should be able to take the city, honestly. With 4 hussars and the city under siege, they should be able to take the city. Oh man, Hungary just pillaging every tile he can get his hoofs on. England doing the same here on the west side. Oh, wait, Hungary? Oh, you got a promotion. It's fine. You got a promotion. Honestly, these coursers, they don't even need to survive. They just need to pillage and be annoying. That's it. Combustion extend from Sedition. They did manage to get a decent amount of gold, so now they can upgrade all of these cuirassiers into tanks. They should start pushing on America soon. Of course, Gaul is getting pressured here, and it does look like the fighters are scratching the walls, not really doing a lot of damage. Now we do have bombers coming out from Jeonju, and those are definitely going to take out the wall defenses much faster. I do believe Gaul should be close to steel. He's rifling 1 turn, and there we go, one more technology. After this is going to be steel technology. We got hangars finishing up in Korea, and right after this is going to go for airports for those extra points of of aluminium. Do have this fighter actually doing more damage here on Japan. Japan did manage to get steel. No, he's still 2 turns away from steel, and of course he doesn't have yet the technology to get anti-air units. That is quite a problem. Of course, these fighters do manage to deal enough damage, and there we go. We can actually see the damage here. A fighter against Okayama is not doing that much damage. It's because they do have less against fortifications, minus 17. Another bomber coming up here. Flight coming up from Gara as well in 2 turns. Okay, okay. Butterscotch dropping something to anonymous gifter, but I don't know what you said over there. What did you say, bro? Oh, I see. He's that actually means we thank you for the gift. Anonymous gifter has been amazing tonight. I gotta say, amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Oh, you guys are also talking about Irelus Maximus, right? You're talking about Rome over here. I believe his name is Fanky, I guess it's pronounced. Looks like Hungary is cleaning up house as much as possible, and we do need to see if he's going to manage to do so before Rome ever gets close to steel. Looks like Rome is going to go for refining in 2 turns, mobilization in 1, and from what I can see, he has very low HP units, while Hungary did manage to stay alive with most of his. Now, we do need to see if these hussars are going to manage to get in and take a city here. Cume is under siege, and from what I noticed, Roman units did focus on taking down those coursers, which they could. They were much easier units to handle. Jose de Massa Martin did also manage to arrive on the scene. It looks like there's an extra +5 on all of these units, helping them be stronger. More hussars coming up from the cities of Szeged. Okay, let's get in there, bro. Get in there. Get faster. Get going. The attack on Okayama kind of stalled out. The fighters did manage to do some more damage on the Japanese units, and some of them did get cleaned out. But the Hungarian units were just not fast enough or strong enough to take on the cities of Japan. Airports coming out in the production queues. We got 9 turns to finish in Busan, 6 turns to finish in Yangsan, and Irelus Maximus calling out the GG over here. We got a win today. Sumer version 0.9 managed to snatch a victory away from L'Anvers de Victor. It looks like the back of Victor wasn't that strong. We do need to see if in the next games they're gonna get better, and of course that's something that we're gonna need to take a look at in this season of the CivFR Squadrons as well. We will see them evolve from one game to the other. We did have Korea over here with so much science, of course, just like Korea is usually doing. He did manage to snatch away Hypatia, he did manage to get Newton, and now he got planes with fighters very, very fast, way faster than Gaul can actually muster a defense against. We did have Rome trying to get a goal for his team. Unfortunately, that also made him sacrifice his mid game. You see, he was forced to stay in only a few cities, so he can actually get those commercials going, get the banks going, and so on and so forth, and the connections towards Japan. Japan did get big, not big enough though, with 2 monumentalities in a row. Couldn't get that big as his opponent over here. Hungary even missing his first golden, going into a normal in the first era, managed to get back up, took a city, the only city actually that got taken through this game, took a city away from America with the help of Preslav, and put back America's sim quite a bit. Let's actually take a quick peek and hear from the players themselves. Of course, now we're going into the verse, the Spiders verse, the Frenchy verse. So we're gonna take a peek over here to see what their opinions are, and of course, going into the public channels. So let's go into the late game, to the next part, the commentary side.
Un bon spawn si je jouais pas l'Amérique.
Ah, c'est dommage.
Il y a 0 attrait, mais j'avais des bananes 3-2.
GG, well played. Well played.
Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you.
Après, je pense que vous perdez quand vous n'avez pas de 16 bleus.
On n'a pas quoi?
Ouais, de ouf.
Ouais,
Les 4-16 bleus.
Ouais, les 4-16 bleus, on a su que ça allait tuer et on n'a pas réussi à s'adapter.
Pendant 60 tours, on a eu 4-16 bleus. C'est perdu.
Pendant 30 tours, j'ai défendu Mitla. J'ai chiant.
Mais en plus, un peu chiant à raser, quoi. C'était faisable. Mais je pense que c'était un peu chiant.
Ah, mais Tarougave, là, il va se non.
Si, on la scout, juste, j'ai pas eu les moments où je me suis dit que j'allais la raser sur les bons timings. Et du coup, j'ai
non,
pas
mais je veux dire,
là.
au moment où je la suis, vous saviez qu'elle était là ou pas? C'est ça la question.
Non, je crois pas. Elle était vraiment juste, elle était en dessous de. Mon scout est pas passé par là en fait.
Ouais, c'est possible.
Vous avez un setup de gold avec
je crois que c'est
le
Japon
Japon et le Roma.
Ouais, on l'a mis en place. Oui, c'est ça qui nous a tenus. Hein. Il fallait, de toute façon, il fallait.
Bon, on s'est fait lobby
un dim,
la statue.
Ouais, on s'est fait lobby la statue.
Ouais,
on l'a bien bien.
Là, je peux te dire que.
Michael, do you have any
Yes.
question for Teams? Like this, you can speak English.
Well, I saw you bullied so much Mali over there with his spies. Everybody had a spy in Mali series. That was amazing. The biggest question that I have is why didn't you remap this?
Who?
L'Anvers du Victor.
We saw
yes.
on Roma a lot of horses, good tempo on this, and we saw few tile of desert. So we think maybe, but that was not this desert. And we saw potential coastal trade with Japan. This is how we decide.
I was fine with my spawn as Ron, so
Me too, actually.
I don't need
yes.
a remap for that, but it was kind of late. No fresh water, so
Yeah. I was so surprised. I mean,
fine.
sure, it's Rome. You get baths, but still. The first spawn though, that was amazing. You had bananas, plus for campuses, you had rivers. It was amazing.
Yeah, but Mali was all alone on a shit spawn, so we had to remap.
Yeah. On Korea side, did you consider going for the Hawacha push, or you just didn't have enough gold?
Did not.
Yes,
did not
and
consider.
with for Blue City State, I think push with Spain is better because I had too much chance.
Okay.
We
I
don't
am
need to go.
4 turn away of jet bomber.
Yeah. Oh, right. Totally forgot about. Sorry, I'm coming back to America. You saw your spawn there, and it's so slow.
Well, it's not that slow actually. Enfin, it's kind of slow, but I was thinking maybe I tried to do a lot of culture in early to get to the dogma where I can plant trees.
Mm-hmm.
You know the
Medieval
for
fence, yes.
medieval, yes. And I put a few prayers site.
Yeah.
You know. And then maybe I can work with my beautifulness of my land. But yes, in early I had good tiles, but no beautifulness.
Well, yeah. That's why I was like, it's good land, but not good land for America. You know, like.
Yeah, that's it. But yes, I was like, I didn't know that I had 2 neighbors. But I think that if I don't have those 2 neighbors, I can do a good game and maybe do a cultural victory condition. But I don't know. I had the Hungary, who raised me a city with Prislav Levy.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I had the Mali, who pushed me with his unique units. So I was kind of Irel from that. And voilà.
Yeah, they tried to do as much damage as possible. Didn't care about what they were doing to you. Just pillage, keep you pressured. I guess another question is, were you having any concerns about the gold? I know Mali, of course, can overcome the gold on your side, on Sumer, but on Lanvers to Victor, how were you planning to get the gold?
From the draft?
Yeah, from the draft. Yeah, it seems like you had issues with the draft.
Actually, I like our draft. Actually,
we consider Persia over Japan, but at the last moment I was on Japan, so I just click and confirm, and we didn't change after. But yeah, we were thinking about double pick with commercial hub.
But I think Japan is still a okay pick. Even if we don't have a lot of gold, it's okay, and I like our draft actually.
We were thinking also about Portugal, but no one played.
Yeah. No, I think Japan is fine. My surprise was on Gaul and Bulmus in the same team because they're both kind of gold heavy. Like they need a lot of gold investments.
Actually, Bulmus not that much. I'm not Olirel. Normally, Bulmus is not too gold demanding. If I can go Reina first.
And surprisingly, in this game, Gaul is making the most gold from your team. So
yes, I made my match for goldens.
Yeah,
I had match for goldens. That's why I'm making gold. Otherwise, I wouldn't be.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you for the answers.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. For the cast.
With much pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Michael.
Je pense que le coup des
So there we heard from the players here about the choices that we were wondering from the beginning of the game, why they chose such a goal-heavy draft. They do like it, they do like the combination, and as it seems, Gaul did manage to get the most goal from their team. I think if it would have been going to a remap, they would have had a lot more chances, but with the information available for them, you saw their answer. They did feel comfortable playing those pawns out, and they were hoping for a much better land around them. Unfortunately, it didn't come to me, and we did have America with two neighbors, with England and with Mali. We did have Rome over there with Hungary to the north, and of course Japan to his east, which at least he could get some coastal trade routes going, trying to get that gold generation going. Well, thank you so much, by the way. Last stream before Christmas. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for all of those subs, for all of the bits, for everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I do hope you're gonna have a very, very, very happy Christmas with, of course, be healthy, be happy, stay with your family, stay with your loved ones. Try to get a special meal going, of course, with whoever you want to enjoy your time with. Get some quality time off. We do have a few days that usually are just for your own body and mind over there, to get spirits back, to get your charisma back, to get your feng shui going. And I do hope we're gonna see each other right after Christmas with some more of these qualifier games. We do have quite a few more weeks over here going, of course, for these qualifiers, and then we're gonna come back to the playoffs of the CWC. I like the composition, but I don't like Holy Saints Japan in this situation with one goal heavy dependent goal. With much pleasure. I don't. Thank you so much. Definitely. Oh my God, I can't wait to eat shorichi this year. Oh my God, I found out yesterday that my father bought some shorichi, and I was like, yay! He found it. It's actually a period in the year that we don't actually find that. We find it, but it's going out very, very quickly. The people are buying it immediately. I don't usually like to how to say second guess the choices of the players in CAS. I do like to maybe ask the question so they can give themselves the answer, and I'm pretty sure with more experience, them going through the experience and them going through the motions, they will figure out that they made a mistake here or there or there on. And of course, it's very appreciated whenever they do realize they made a mistake or another, and of course they sometimes admit to it, sometimes they don't, but they do switch the next time, and that is something that I always want to I would say praise, because it's very good mentality to understand your mistakes, switch of course to being better next time, and making that first step. So thank you so much everybody. If you're coming up from YouTube, throw this video a thumbs up if you like the content. I do hope you're gonna leave a comment down below, and we're gonna see each other on the live stream on twitch.tv/OnSpotTV. I do hope also you can join me on my Discord. We have all of the games over there scheduled. I do keep an updated channel over there that keeps you in the loop with all of my games, and of course the multiple tournaments that we have going around in the Civilization 6 sphere. Have a good evening, have a Merry Christmas, and I do hope you're gonna have a very good time in the next few days. Bye bye.